basement, the four vulnerable kings sit watching Indian men eat poop. Pedophiles run for their lives. Schizophrenic people shaking inside, having a laugh while drinking and talking about their runny shits. They know this can't end well, but it's too much fun. And at the end of the day, life is dumb, so let's just have some fun. It's the Hate Watch Podcast 200th episode, and you know Devan's gonna do it big. Paying $4.99 for an AI music generator to make this piece of shit. Let's have some laughs, talk some shit, and watch Joey calling bomb threats. Hey, watch 200. Oh yeah, it's Hate Watch 200. Thanks for supporting the show. It's the only thing keeping John from living on Skid Row. Oh, and never forget, Connor killed an old man named Kane when he was a child.
And it's Hate Watch 200 episode. Some weird AI. She has like a stroke in the middle.
Does she call you like Devan or something?
Devan.
She says like episode 2000, by the way. And Devin could have fixed it easily, but he's like, I don't care.
No, she doesn't say 2000. Every time I put in 200, she would say it that way.
Yeah, but it's saying...
I had to write it out. I had to write out 200.
But it sounds like 2000. She's not saying 200.
It sounds perfect to me. It sounds like the best song.
It sounds
I've ever
like
heard in my entire life.
really good. It's kind of it's great that it didn't quite work. That's a perfect.
That's like a drunk
AI.
touch.
She
drunk
says,
country.
She says talk shit twice. She says, let's have some laughs, talk some shit, and talk some shit.
That shit.
I mean, that's cool.
It's still
She's
amazing.
a songbird. I love her. She's my favorite
She's
artist.
amazing, that lady.
Yeah.
I know AI's everywhere now, but I'm amazed by that tech.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Cheers.
It's our 200th episode. Cheers.
Cheers.
I love you, fellas. I love you, boys.
I'm gonna miss doing these, man. 200. We finally made it to 200,
and we're done. We're out.
We're at this last episode.
It's a run on the banks. We're getting out of town after this. We're finished with
We're
this
moving
shit.
to Austin, Texas.
I'm becoming a merchant marine. I'm sailing the seas.
I am-
sucking off men in foreign countries.
I'm going to move to Austin, Texas, and rape and kill people by the lake.
You're going to continue to do that, you mean?
I fly to Austin once a month. I don't tell you guys, and I kill a couple people and rape some comics.
Hey, man, I've known this entire time.
I do it all the time, and nothing ever happens.
And
There's
I
no laws.
keep
in
your
that
secret
town.
safe because I love you.
There's no laws, in
And I'll
that
do whatever I
town.
can to protect you.
You guys are like the hillside stranglers in Austin, Texas. You're like dragging up in my
I just watch.
garage.
I just watch him
You're the
beat-
one with
I-
the camera.
I just beat off while he kills people.
Devin's
guys are like-
tightening the wire around the guy's neck while fucking him in the ass.
You guys are like in. You guys are like in like Austin. You're like in Austin. You're like eating barbecue.
It's too early. It's too early.
I know, it was a good one. I'm kidding. I just wanted to get into it. It's fun. It's a fun time. We're like podcasting. We're like making jokes. Mm-hmm. It's like our 200th episode.
I'm like
We're,
talking to the mic,
We
dude.
like doing the 200th episode right now.
I hate the anthem.
Johnny, it's
not
not
fair.
making fun of you.
It is definitely making fun of me.
No, not.
100%
No, it's
always.
just now. It's its own. It's
John.
its own.
You wish.
Breathing.
It's not-
space.
You wish.
It's not an
You
attack.
wish it was his own thing.
It's not an attack on you. It was just inspired by what you do all the time.
And then the voice sounds exactly like me.
Well, yeah, I just like doing your voice.
You're the
It's fun to
inspiration.
do. Dude, it's like fucking. You're like fucking dying.
this.
Dude, it's like for you fucking. I have to fucking take a massive shit.
Swamp ass.
You've been like nuts all day about
Dude, my little-
timing
You've been a
and-
frantic little
You've been a
queer.
frantic little fag all fucking day.
My ass is so flat and like my sweat off my
know.
back. I think it just careens down my spine into my flat pancake like ass, and then I just rub my little cheeks together all day walking. And then and it creates friction wetness.
We should bring in like a physicist to study your ass and figure out why you always have
They
such
put my
soft-
ass. They put me in a wind tunnel like this with the dyed smoke going over me. Yeah.
This is lovely. 200 episodes, and it wouldn't be special to me unless people kept saying something has to happen.
We went all out, as you guys can see.
as
We
you
have
guys
like
listen to
screened.
Everyone wanted us to like go to a place. Listen, you guys want us to go to a place, use it as like a tax write-off, and we just
You
like,
pay for it.
We just hang out, and that's like dumb. The only reason people like episodes in new places is just because they can then pretend that it was somehow better because they were in a new place. We're watching stuff. We're gonna do the real show. I thought it would be dumb if we just went to an Airbnb and we're just like, dude, isn't this crazy? We're in a fucking backyard. Isn't this wild? It's
Santa
like-
Barbara's crazy.
So I want to do the show, and then maybe people can join us after the show down at the old bar. Down at the bar.
I hope
Do you guys see? I want enough of the whole gay fake. Who gives a shit? Oh,
Yeah, I don't care
200
about this
eps.
200
Who gives a
stuff.
shit?
And it's making me. I
Makes me
feel
sick.
uncomfortable with it.
It's
to be
stupid.
honest.
It's a celebration of nothing.
It's a little too much pressure, too.
Let's release this as 201 just to be done with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Fighter and the Kid have like
Yeah.
Fighter and the Kid have like 4,000 episodes. So you think they celebrate?
That's crazy.
And they get better each
And they're who I look up to.
They're moving to Austin, I think, unfortunately.
They are.
Well, yeah.
Really?
Well, not Shab. Well, Shab is moving, actually, too, yeah.
I think Schaub told Callan to move.
No, I think Callan was moving on his own and was like, bye, Brendan, we'll work it out. And Brendan's like, I'm coming too. And I think Callan's probably like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, God damn it.
No. Well, maybe he's making some money on that, and so he probably is okay with it.
Yeah.
But definitely there was part of his brain that was like, God, no more Shab. This is going to be nice.
Great, dude.
Yeah. It's got to be rough, but imagine being a rapist and you're like, this guy sucks.
You're a rapist, and everyone's like, hey, you got to lose the
He's like, you can't even rape with that guy. He's all thumbs. He's clutch.
You're like, my fucking buddy's really holding me back. People are like, weren't you in the LA Times for rape? Hate watch 200. Did you guys see the statue of the black lady in Times Square that they put up?
Yeah, why'd they do that?
It makes no sense, and it's as if it's as if they put it up to give people on X ammo. It makes no
Who is
sense.
it? It's
to
a
me.
random black
It's a
lady?
random black lady. It's like any. Here, look at this. Look at this lady.
In Times Square we're told turning heads. It's
Turning
making
heads.
people not only stop and
You
stare.
know I turn heads, sugar.
New statue in Times Square is
Also
making people cross the street and clutch their purse.
The new statue in Times Square has my wallet.
The new statue in Times Square stole my bike.
The new statue in Times Square was spotted in front of a McDonald's counter yelling at them that she will beat their motherfucking ass unless they give her kid a toy.
This statue just assaulted Anthony Cumia for taking a picture.
I bet Anthony already went down there and shot it.
He just fucking
He's just standing.
357 Magnum just
chipping away at it with a
rare feat in the middle of one of the busiest places in the world. Zinnia Maldonado shows us why.
At 12 feet tall,
Look at that.
in the middle.
There's nothing remarkable about it. It's just a tired black woman that's
Where
like,
you going, baby? What? You rich ass taking pics of me?
a new statue of William Faulkner's black wife is here in Times Square.
Times
As the
Square
guy's
stands
chipping
a
away at
bronze
the
sculpture
statue.
of a young
It's
woman.
like, when you fucking learn how to chip, baby? When you go to fucking school and learn how to sculpt? Gay little fucking hobby ass fucking. I'm a sculptor ass gay bitch. Stop sculpting me, bitch.
It's yelling at the sculptor. He's like Michelangelo on his back.
Yeah, bitch.
black women actually can't be
Finish
statues.
sculpting my head so I can fucking smack you upside your head, gay ass sculptor ass bitch.
If you make a black woman statue, you have to have a button where it speaks because it's counterintuitive to the black woman experience. If it's just a silent statue, it's kind of crazy.
Banksy should sneak a speaker in that does.
and you just press. It's like a Woody.
Going, Willie.
Yeah. It's like there's a snake in my boot. Like you go, it's got to be like where's my motherfucking Happy Meal?
They did nothing at all. She's wearing like jeggings and
You press the
like-
button and she just goes like, my bunions hurt.
Instantly stood out. It's powerful.
It's so tall and big.
The sculpture, created by artist Thomas Price, was unveiled at Duffy Square last week, and in just a matter of days, it has stopped hundreds in their tracks. Who is she?
They
Well,
caught Robert De Niro sharking the statue. By the way, did you guys see that Robert
A
De
new
Niro's...
statue of Robert De Niro's 29-year-old son has appeared in Times Square.
Did you see that Robert De Niro's black son turned into a trans woman?
Yes.
And I have a theory that he became a black woman to get closer to De Niro because now De Niro he goes, who does my dad love more than black pussy?
Because he's an absentee
I
father.
gotta be trans.
I bet he's a great father.
He walks
I
by
don't
the
like
living
that.
room, and De Niro's just like, God damn. Boy, get that pussy over here.
I would not be surprised if the entire New York Knicks starting five was De Niro's children. Jalen Brunson looks over at him, I love you, Dad.
technically, she's whoever you want her to be.
I like how Joey gets a little like nervous about that. He just did it like, what you talking about, sugar?
Oh, I don't like when you talk about De Niro like that.
I love Robert De Niro. I don't make fun of his politics or any of that other shit that everyone else hates him
Yeah,
for.
good.
I can't make fun of him fucking
No.
him having a
Not around me, brother.
He has like 40 black children.
Fuck you.
All right, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
All right.
Steve Sharippa.
Okay, yeah.
I like Steve Sharippa more.
What?
I'm on Sharippa's side. Steve Sharippa can't give a fucking interview without bringing up how much he hates Robert De Niro.
What did De Niro do to him? I've noticed that too.
A lot of people hate Robert De Niro.
It's because he's such a bad conversationalist.
It's because he
Yeah.
stinks, yeah.
If
He
you,
seems like shockingly dumb when you hear him talk, actually.
yeah.
he's. I don't
It's
know
like when you
what.
hear like a rapper talk in an interview. You're like, how'd you make such great music? You can't even form
Yeah.
a sentence.
When De Niro speaks, you're like, oh, you are Italian.
Yeah.
Everybody throws.
Holy shit,
You're so
you
good
are
at that
Italian.
Holy
You're such a
fuck.
talented artist. I forgot you were Italian for a second.
That's why he acts, to show people he's not even though he's playing Italians, he's like, look, I'm like fucking talking, I'm cool, and I could speak well.
Now there was a story about somebody like being stuck in an elevator with him, and the guy met him before, and he had like a weird like, hey, remember when we did this whole thing? And De Niro like stopped and got off at the next floor and decided to. He goes, I'm going to take the stairs down the rest of the building just to be away from.
I
it.
remember this. I forget who it was. It was some shitty not a shitty actor. He was in Let's Be Cops, I think. Jake Johnson.
Yeah. No, not Jake Johnson.
Jake Johansson or something.
So that's his name. Jake Johnson's his name, but I don't.
I think he said he was in an elevator with De Niro, and he said something. De Niro goes, yeah, that's nice. I'm going to get off right
But
here. And then he
Steve-
took the stairs.
I'd kill myself.
Well,
I'd literally
Steve
kill
Sharippa,
myself.
he must have had one of those happen to him, and it just like got to him so much.
I also think Sharippa hates his politics, too. But yeah, also something personal happened. They must have had a personal thing.
Why doesn't he just say what happened though? Because he never says.
Well, Steve Sharippa's...
Which one's Sherpa? Is he? Is that
Bobby.
Bobby Bacala?
Bobby, yeah,
Okay,
and he watching the Talking Sopranos podcast during the pandemic.
Is he really right wing or something?
No, I don't think so, but I
Okay.
just imagine maybe secretly. I don't know, but Talking Sopranos would be like it's like it was just a bad combo, and I love Steve Sharippa enough, but like Michael Imperioli would be like, yeah, in that scene, you know. You're feeling like Tony's, you know, he's looking at her like it's his mother, and he's got the mother complex and all this, and then Steve Sharippa will go, well, no, he's got, because they're worried about New York, and they gotta go after New York, and Mike Imperial will be like, yeah, sure,
It's the two Sopranos fans on one podcast. People who like the surface level Sopranos.
surface level, yeah.
And the guy being like, guns, Italians,
Yeah.
pow pow, salami.
And this dates, and you know, that's the thing. This dates back to, you know, Tony has there's the imagery of him as the bear in season 5. It's like the bear coming home to Carmela. No, he came home because he had to run away from the feds. That's why he came through the backyard.
You know what's so funny? This might as well be his We Might Be Drunk podcast. It's almost the
Dude.
exact same thing.
That's the thing, dude. The Copa shot in Goodfellas is like that's such a great shot. Yeah, it's the thing. They got the camera right behind you, and they never cuts, and
But
so
a
it became
track through the whole damn
It turned
club.
out to become like a really famous shot. You queef comedy. What do you want from me? You queef, Jesus.
By the way, did you see that with the actor who played Paulie Walnuts?
Tony Sirico is related to the Pope.
Yeah, his brother's on the conclave.
Is that real?
I think so.
I saw that. That's
Full
I almost
brother?
couldn't
I think
fathom
so,
that.
That's
yeah.
wild. But I believe it. It makes
Italians,
sense.
yeah.
It does make sense.
I guess it does.
One of those things where I'm like, well, if it's not true, it's so believable that I was like,
Yeah.
whatever. I didn't think twice about it.
Yeah.
I
Paulie looked at the. That's very funny that that's associated because the St. Algiers thing.
Yeah.
Paulie goes, "Fuck the hat." Fuck the Pope.
Probably called his brother to apologize after that episode.
Fuck the Pope. All right, let's get back to the Black Lady statue because this is just too good. I don't know what they did here. This was designed for riffs. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's unbelievable what's happened this week for the 200th episode. We got the India and Pakistan are at war, by the way, too.
Mm-hmm.
The universe
that
knew
is
200 was coming.
That is built for pods.
The stinkiest war of all time.
They're. You know why India and Pakistan are fighting, by the way? Somebody flushed. And that was the Franz Ferdinand event. There was a Gavrilo.
They lost their turn.
A Gavrilo princip of like India or Pakistan flushed, and everyone's outraged over who flushed, and they're all trying to find the third.
Pakistani hackers actually hacked every toilet in India and flushed it all at the same
Their
time.
Helen of
furious.
Troy is
Yeah.
a turd.
Or they're all fighting over like who gets to. There's like one white woman in town. They're all fighting over who gets to tear her to shreds. I don't really know. But we'll get into it later. But they're at war.
They're at war?
Which
Yeah.
is very interesting. I wonder what it's over.
Terror attack, I believe.
A terror attack.
Yeah, that guy on the zip line. I think it started with that.
Oh, shit. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
There was a guy filming himself on a zip line while a terrorist attack was
Nuts.
happening. But he was like having a good time.
Oh,
He was
I
like-
thought a terrorist was on a zip line
That would be
fucking
fucking
mowing
sick.
people down.
No, that was Israel.
Yeah, I mean,
When
that's
they
pretty
went
much
to the
Israel,
mid-
yeah.
That was
Or
Israel.
Hamas.
Yeah,
the parachute
they
guy.
windsurfed and went on zip
No,
lines.
but there
No,
was.
oh, they did?
Yeah, there was.
Zip lines. I didn't know.
There was
that. Sorry,
video-
I'm a fucking idiot. That's sick.
Joey, there's video
Oh,
of
they
like
didn't?
no, there's video of like an Indian guy in a zip line, and he's like doing like he looks like LeBron, and like I can't believe this is my life. He's having like a great time, and he's like, and he's like going to the zip line, and then beneath him you just see people running away and getting fired at with
I know,
AK-47s.
we can't watch.
We can't watch
We
it.
can't
no.
watch it, no.
But it's
He's
good.
spraying diarrhea on
But
everybody
what
as
we-
he goes over them.
What we can watch is the Black Lady statue.
Being a plus-size black woman, I kind of looking at it was just like, oh, I wonder what me as a small child would have thought looking at something like that. Representation.
She probably would have thought, I
The
hope
piece
I
is
don't
part
look
of a
like that
series
when I
called
get older. A
Grounded in
big
the
fat
Thought,
bitch.
which Gene Cooney, director of Times Square Art, says confronts preconceived notions of identity and
Giant Reese says in the
representation.
back.
To have this work here is making a statement, potentially asking questions about what we value as a city, as a society, and hopefully it's a tribute to our shared humanity.
Tourists and New Yorkers we spoke with expressed different interpretations of what she represents to them.
It's a plus size woman. I'm a plus size man. I'm African American. It's an African American woman statue. So just seeing another piece for me to stop and just have a moment with was very powerful.
If you look at the eyes, it's looking straight at something, it's focused, it's purposeful.
The sculpture proves to be a well-liked juxtaposition placed among the more traditional statues in Times
That guy who
Square.
did
It is
something.
the goal, according to officials, of placing said artwork in
Like,
such
why
a
not just put a statue of a black woman in history that like did something?
Yeah.
Like, why not just at least make it like if I could Harriet Tubman or even though she had
Well,
nothing to do
that's
with
the
New York,
point.
like,
of
that's the whole point.
The artist is trying to be like it's a generic.
Ambiguous.
black-
it's just a black woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sort of a representation idea.
Yeah.
It's probably making those statues, the old guys, horny in there. You know what I mean? Like the George Washington and stuff. They all had their mammies,
why don't we
right?
put this on?
No, they had their. Remember, they would all.
I
make
know,
love
put
to
it
their-
on and finish the riff.
Are you saying they were like because they're looking
fucking
at her
their
like their
slave.
slave?
Yeah, by making
Yeah.
the George Washington
Oh.
statue horny.
All right, I got it now. That was
Why don't we spin that?
I liked it.
it was. That's funny.
like
It was so funny that we
well, you
fell
should
into
have said
dead
it with more
silence.
confidence. You keep going into these.
I honestly am so intimidated by this video thing because I just in my head there's just explosions going off and fire and stuff, and I just don't want to comment right now because I'm afraid I'll just say something bad.
What video thing? What are you
This
talking about?
video, this clip.
Oh, you're
I don't-
afraid
yeah,
you're
it's
gonna say
be
really
too
racist shit?
Yeah.
So the least racist thing is that you came up with is that the George Washington statue wants to rape the slave. There was a filter, and your brain was like, "That's the safe one."
Exactly.
So a real quick calculation. God,
Yeah.
what a guy you are.
What could
John.
What could I get away with here?
It was wild.
Slave rape.
I get it, John. I like it.
I just it's
You do good work here, and I
I
like
try.
it. I love you. I love you
too. 200th episode.
I love all of you.
I love you all.
Area.
Coming from a person of color background as well, it's really nice to see something come across as like this everyday person that looks a little bit out of place. But I also think that's because of where we're standing.
Out of place,
it might not look out of place if everything in our surrounding reflected.
What's that supposed to mean?
So now this is, I think, people talking about it in New York, what their reactions are.
Who do you think she is?
She's everyone. She's anybody. She's my friend. She's me.
Like Medea? Is that Medea?
Medea, Norbit, Big Mama's house? It could be anybody.
Those other men. And the other explanation was there's 2 white men memorialized in this little square that we're in right now.
I didn't even know there were statues in Times Square.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, well, it's hard to notice that.
That guy looks like
idea.
a villain in the League of Gentlemen or something.
This little bald guy.
Holy shit. Oh my
And they
God.
wanted to combat that by putting a much, much larger
Big fat bitch.
statue of a black woman.
She got attitude. She has confidence.
Challenges the no.
Do you think they washed the statue with cocoa butter?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably do that.
Yeah, they watch him with
You guys
cocoa
think
butter.
that?
I think that.
There's a city sanitation guy coming by with cocoa butter.
Do you guys think? You guys? She's black. Black statue. Black woman.
Yeah.
They go, sir, what's your reaction to the big fat bitch statue?
I think they got a sanitation worker that comes by and washes it with cocoa.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, cut.
Back to the weather.
You know, there was a black male statue next to her, but he left.
Nice.
He left in a copper Nissan Altima.
He left, and he left 2 little bronze children.
There's a bronze CBS worker coming by.
Honey, I'm off to go buy some bronze Newports. I'll be right back.
It's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid of us. We're such idiot assholes.
I need a copper lighter. Everything we use some type of metals. You see,
The bronze McDonald's employee with his head in his hand. Imagine if there was a 12-foot tall big fat black bitch in the city.
oh, like if she came to life.
She came to life.
You'd be horned up.
Not at the museum.
Not a museum style.
It'd be like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Glorilla. Coming down.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. We're trying to let you know.
It's actually a crazy name for her to have.
It's insane. Her name's-
Oh,
that's a person?
Glorilla? It's a rapper. It's a female rapper. She's black.
Yeah, I
She
didn't. I
big?
wasn't a fan. I just couldn't
But
get
if you
the
made like a
reference.
play on words, like, what are you, Glorilla?
Oh, you
It'd be
got.
like
I didn't know. There's a
who that
rapper
was.
named Glorilla.
Yeah,
They're
I
calling it.
assumed. I just
No, there's a
didn't know. I don't
female
know who
black
it is.
rapper named Glorilla. She did that, not me.
Okay.
I
Crazy.
didn't name her.
Crazy.
I didn't call the record execs. I go, it's Glorilla.
I'm actually glad he clarified.
I go, name her after a big monkey.
She's giving Glorilla.
She's giving.
Maybe a record executive did do that. Maybe there's some old white man in a room who goes, name her after a big monkey.
I'm surprised she hasn't like an album cover where she's like on the Empire State Building. Why not just lean into that name?
Some old Jewish man on his deathbed. Name her after, like a Logan Rugger. Name her after a giant monkey.
The big monkey. Like, sir, she's saying she's not going to agree to have that name.
No.
Then you'll give her $10 million. We'll do anything just to debase her.
They came back to him and they go, she agreed. Very easily.
I knew she would. No fucking way, Roy.
Yeah,
Holy fuck, are you serious?
I don't talk about Glorilla because it makes me uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable,
I'm
yeah.
like, why is your name Glorilla? It's interesting.
God, I wish Patrice was alive for this.
I know.
Hey,
He would have
hey,
lost
for
his
the
fucking
statue.
mind.
He lives
Yeah,
through
dude.
us, buddy.
We are Patrice.
We are
Patrice.
all 4 of us combined like a robot.
The
to make
closest
Patrice
thing to
a man.
Patrice.
Yeah.
We are a black man.
We're the all of us.
We all combined to make a black man.
Well, we all have the same pancreas as Patrice.
Who deserves to be monumental, and who,
Why does this woman deserve to be monumental?
well, she's everyone.
Well, this statue called me a bitch at TJ Maxx.
Am I supposed to know who she is?
Let me tell you, I propositioned this statue last Friday night around 3 a.m. and she gave me a pretty good sucky. I made my wife shave her head.
Multiple pops on goal.
The statue does massage. Datey.
I don't think so.
She's obviously larger than life.
She's obviously
Big.
gotten
I
into
don't
fights in
mind if they'll
Tulum,
make us
Mexico, at an all-inclusive resort.
Yeah, put it somewhere.
I just don't understand why art can't be art. Why does it have to be combative?
You guys are from Nepal.
In Nepal?
You're a long way from home. Yeah. And you are Michael Jackson.
Wow. It's the fattest Michael Jackson impersonator.
Well, I feel like we're going backwards in some ways. Like we used to never even think about race.
Why is that contrast?
We're going backwards in some ways. There's a statue of a black lady in Times Square.
I feel like we're going backwards.
Combat race to combat injustice.
You want to combat race? What do you mean?
Oh, dude.
Hey.
Newsmax! Newsmax! Woo!
You've been Newsmaxed, whore.
You've been Newsmaxed, you dumb white bitch.
I'm sorry?
I'm the 21 times Guinness Book of World Record holder in backflips.
What?
Let's spin it another way.
Is that a Filipino guy?
That's Nepalese.
Yeah.
Nepalese.
They're great people.
Hey, Nepo, please.
Very good. 200 up. 200 up.
We are loopy today.
This is cool.
I think I'm having a blast, and I love you all. And don't you do your fucking thing where you pretend everything's bad.
You get looped.
I said I was having fun. I love being loopy. What are you talking
Be
about?
No, I think the
with
loopy
me.
ups. They're the best. The best eps
I
of
want
loopy
you to
ups.
be.
I'm the loopiest guy in town right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, look, he's got one headphone in.
Yeah.
You look so funny.
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
You're so funny.
You're so funny. Jesus, Dad.
Joey was loopy last night. We're at the Finney's, and
Joey
I
was a
was
loopy
asking Clay about his friends for like a long time, and Joey goes, "Connor, will you stop talking about yourself? God damn!"
I was trolling Connor. That was my bit of the night. I don't know if you
Couldn't be
realize
less
this.
talking about myself.
You were asking
Connor
somebody
did-
about them.
Connor doesn't realize I was doing a bit to him all night, so I kept asking him stuff. So I would ask him about, he has a friend on SNL, and I was asking him about like a very insider showbiz thing.
Yeah,
about,
that was a funny moment.
just about like how they set up like the pay structure at SNL to pay their employees, blah blah blah.
Right.
And then in the middle of his explanation that I just asked for, I go, "Hey, if you're gonna keep talking about fucking accounting all day, I just Jesus Christ!" And I walked away and took a piss. But he kept doing that. I mean, it was on purpose. It
was fun. It was making me laugh every time.
Yeah,
good.
It was really fun. We had a fun night.
I had a very fun night.
Played pool with some lady with like fake tits and her husband.
They were cool people. I like them.
They were cool. I liked them a lot.
They were fun. I'm so bad at pool, and I'm always bad at pool. but-
You're awful because you won't shoot. It's the most frustrating thing. You look at the ball for like 5 minutes, and you go, ah.
And then
You go, stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. And then you miss the ball completely.
Yeah. You're like Cal in Mystery Men. Like you play good pool when no one's watching.
No, I don't. I never play good pool.
Luther King memorial of some kind in basically every city in this country. If somebody came along and put
What if the sculptor said, "I thought this was Martin Luther King"?
He goes, why do people keep thinking it's a random black lady?
Guys, it's MLK. Or he's like, he's like at like a statue convention. They're all talking about the work they did. He's like, I recently made a Fred Hampton in Times Square.
Yeah, the old statue convention.
The statue convention.
Maybe I imagine statue guys. They all meet up at dinner parties and they eat shitty charcuterie and they talk about shitty statues they made and they talk about the size of the cock that they made.
Yeah,
they probably did it
Right.
in ancient Rome when they built all those statues. They go, I made Michelangelo's cock so small.
David.
Michelangelo's
by Michelangelo.
By Michelangelo.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know who
We're a
Michelangelo is.
sophisticated podcast.
Michelangelo to me is an Italian restaurant around
To me, it's a fucking Ninja Turtle.
in the neighborhood.
My friend.
Don't really believe history.
I thought you were going to say, I don't really believe in the Ninja Turtles.
No, I don't buy history or the narrative it spins. So.
Yeah. Well, it's all hearsay. He made it up. You know, Shakespeare apparently didn't even exist.
You're a history denier. I've never seen anything like
it's
it.
the most wild thing I've ever seen in my life.
Shakespeare didn't exist.
Yeah, he did.
No, it was another guy that wrote all his stuff.
Who?
Few guys.
Francis Bacon.
I like how some guy will be
Francis
like,
Bacon
listen,
wrote all
who
the
is definitely a
Shakespeare
real
stuff.
guy.
Devin
Francis
believes the
Bacon.
stoned ape theory, but he doesn't believe in Shakespeare.
He's like a flat earther.
I don't
Crazy.
even know what the stone ape theory is.
It's the fact that like human intelligence came from like mushrooms from outer space.
Oh, okay.
Which
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, that's retarded.
It's not retarded. It's the most.
So-
it's
so-
the only thing that makes any sense.
So a lizard right? It's in its environment, evolves into an egg.
An alien growth hit, on a meteor hit Earth and grew psilocybin mushrooms on Earth. I don't know why else they would be here.
God, you're a loopy freak.
You know, fungus were existed before trees.
Why would it make people see God?
Devin,
the only thing we're striving for.
But you think that led to evolution?
No. I just think psilocybin mushrooms are from another planet.
Devin, no, it's just because you think they're too
I think
special.
they were on an asteroid.
No, Devin, psilocybin mushrooms aren't the only like psychedelic. That's just we can walk outside and probably find a plant that's
and cactus
psychedelic.
too, like the stuff.
Tons of different psychedelics just growing naturally, but the psilocybin's the one that everybody likes. That's why people think you have like a bias towards psilocybin.
It's the most commonly used. Let's see God.
Why would it be from outer space?
The one like retarded theory
because
I do
it has very alien qualities to it. It like speaks to me when I take it. I talk to it. When I take it, I whisper to myself. I go, okay, here we go. All right,
you're high as hell. It makes you
dope
high.
Right, because it's from another planet.
Cocoa butter and rub it all over your cock, Devin.
That's what it's saying.
I don't do that with anything else.
Coconut.
Get the coconut oil.
Coconut oil.
I don't do that with anything else.
bong.
I do it to my auto blow, but that's about it.
That's what the mushrooms tell him.
Hit the bong and rub coconut oil all over your penis.
I think auto blows came from an asteroid too.
The auto blow's talking to him.
This reminded me of that scene in Friendship where he licks the toad's ass.
You like a toad.
He orders at Subway.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah, and you get high.
But not the same thing as psilocybin
Have you ever done
mushrooms. No, but I
Then
imagine
shut
it's
up.
not the same thing. Have
Then
you?
shut the fuck up.
Have you? Have
No. But I don't care. I don't make up big ass theories
It's
about
not
this
that
shit.
stupid of a theory.
Pretty fucking stupid.
No, it's not.
How do you think fungus?
Much smarter men than you thought of it.
They're not smarter. They're a bunch of dope heads like you. They rub
They're not
coconut all
dope
over
heads.
their
I'm not
body.
a dope head.
They hang out on their teepees and they come up
I'm not
with
a
theories.
dope head,
You're
asshole.
a dope head. You're a dope fiend.
You know what, John?
Suck me.
Fucking idiot. Why don't you go take a shit in a hallway again?
I have actually. I've
all
been
you
on one
do.
poop.
You have a bathroom.
That's
in a
old John.
hallway.
One poop a day?
It's not old.
That's
John.
old John.
One dump a day?
Yeah, but I'm like you guys now. It'll be a solid dump, and then it'll be like 2 diarrheas afterwards. After I have
efficiency.
my coffee, yeah,
Efficiency.
cleans me out.
I took a perfect diarrhea upstairs right before this.
Hell yeah.
Exactly what you want.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah. It's
I've been shitting all day, and I barely ate yesterday. I don't know what is making the shit.
I got the psyllium husk thing at Whole Foods yesterday. I saw it.
Yeah?
I was cracking the fuck up. Oh no, I didn't buy it. I saw it. I was cracking the fuck up at the Indian guy.
It.
I don't need it. I got.
You have good dumps?
Yeah, this is solid followed by 2 diarrheas, and I'm good.
So you don't need the diarrheas. You can
Yes,
cut,
you do.
cancel out the middleman.
You need the diarrhea.
You guys need to cancel out the middleman.
No.
Diarrhea.
That's the boss.
Diarrhea is the
That's the
middleman.
boss.
It's shit commerce.
The middleman's these solid turds you have.
There's an ever-flowing industry of shit.
A depiction of a
Thank you, sweet
plain
Connor. I've
white
done
man,
that 4 times.
a blue-collar white man, right in front of that, and made it much larger. I imagine that would cause a sting.
Yeah, I'm sure we would see it all over the headlines.
People would be rioting everywhere, burning down buildings. I mean,
and it would probably be taken down.
I'm just waiting for this statue to get into a fight at IHOP later.
The Waffle House.
Get her tits pulled out at a fucking Waffle House 4 a.m.
The statue's weaves on the ground the next day.
Well, speaking of black women, this lady at Frontier Airlines went off on a man and taunted him.
I want to know what happened when he started filming before that.
Black women are this tough F for black women.
No, it's not. It's fucking delightful and it's
the news,
it's harmless. We're not doing anything. It's fun.
Made that flight. You did.
You want to put on screen,
oh, you're gonna
please?
check me in. I bet you we won't. Okay?
I paid for a ticket.
And you
Yeah, I paid for a
$25 for
ticket.
agent assist fee, and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just
And you
said
thought
that
you
I.
was gonna get on your flight.
Yeah, I
And you
just
thought
said
you
that
was gonna
I love that from customer service. I think more customer service people should make you feel like a dumbass.
I think so, absolutely.
And taunt you.
Yeah.
And talk to you however they want.
And I'll lose my mind, but I'll go, that was good.
I go, this seems like it shouldn't be allowed, but you're getting me.
They were all fired.
They were?
Yeah, they should have been.
Oh, you read about this?
Yes.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Pay the
And you thought you was gonna
$25.
get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight.
I literally.
They're both filming and laughing at a
unbelievable.
customer.
And going, and you thought you get on your flight.
And you thought you get on your flight. And the
You
other
were
one
going
goes,
to see your family for Christmas, huh?
So you bought a ticket for a flight and you thought you get on the flight. You an idiot, for real.
You You thought you were going to see your dad's funeral, huh? Yeah. You thought. Your dad's funeral, right? You ain't going. You ain't making it.
Baby, he ain't going nowhere. You'll see him tomorrow.
You see his grave, baby. You gonna visit him at the cemetery.
Oh, you thought you could get clothes on your dead daddy. It ain't gonna happen, honey.
This is Frontier Airlines, sugar.
For a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
Because it's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly.
You were about to let me check in. You were about to let me check in, and you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Oh, he's code switching. You ain't.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. I'm here 30 minutes before the flight.
Can you please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space. This is not your personal space.
This is my stationery.
This is not your personal space.
Damn.
She's got giant milkers on her.
Giant tits. She looks like a self-sustaining system. She doesn't ever eat. She just sucks her own tits and breastfeeds herself. She just walks around town breastfeeding herself. She's never eaten a meal.
I'm on lunch, honey.
Baby, it's lunch.
You hungry? She like offers her ticket.
There's a little Indian guy who runs out. He's like a janitor.
Work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't got to worry about it. We ain't got to worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it.
Why is she? What the hell?
I like this lady goes, we ain't got nothing to worry about. We only embarrassing and harassing a customer. We good. We good. We gonna have our jobs tomorrow. We good.
Literally not doing your job for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I told you to stop putting the camera on me, sir.
Well,
this is fast.
I'm literally here
You know,
at
like
Frontier. I
veteran
bought a ticket.
black lady is like, you could tell she's like, this is terrible. We're doing a very bad job right now, but I don't know how to like get these chicks under control.
Yeah, the old black lady.
Old black lady. They scare me.
yeah.
I'm scared of them.
And they are not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever.
You said you're never flying the airline again, so we might as well help you
Even
out.
this white,
we got a gay white guy.
Gay white guy.
Gay white guy.
The ally.
The best friend of black women.
Honey, you ain't flying on this airline ever again, honey.
I've already bought a ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket, and this is your reaction.
You know.
Yeah, it's infuriating.
Would you just be like, I have a bomb?
Joey
just
would,
to see them run.
I've been in this exact situation before, and I instantly accepted it. But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I went and I forgot to check in online. My flight was about to depart, in 10 or so minutes. But it was a very fast airport. It was the Rapid City Airport, so it takes about
20
3 minutes
seconds
to get through. And I forgot to check in. And I couldn't check in now on my phone because it was too late. But I went to the gate, and they were like, oh, yeah, like, you basically missed it. And so you can't check in.
Yeah, the door already closed.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, the door had already closed, but it was some policy where there's like 30 minutes before you can't do it or whatever it was. And I just go, fuck. All right, when's the next flight? Can I buy a ticket for the next one? And the lady just goes... she's like, all right, let me try to get you on. And she got me on.
Oh, great, yeah.
Yeah, so this guy's definitely hysterical.
It takes two to tango. For sure, he came in fucking...
Yeah, he came in hot.
I'm sure he was coming in hot, but, I think, if you come in... I think the tolerance for hotness with, two black ladies is way lower than coming in hot for, regular customer service. Yeah.
They go, oh, so you're going to take that time with me?
Yeah, they immediately match whatever energy you have.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually never missed a flight.
I've never missed a flight. I've never had problems at the airport, and I've never had a flight delayed.
Yeah, same.
Which is crazy. You never had a flight delayed?
No, I've had flights delayed,
Yeah.
but never insane. I've never had hours
I've literally
and hours
just
and hours.
skated through airports every time.
Good for you, buddy.
I actually don't believe you've never had a flight delayed.
Never had a
We've
flight
talked
delayed.
about this before.
I know. I'll never believe
there's
that.
no
Never had a
chance
flight delayed.
you just didn't even. You're so out of it. You didn't even realize your flight was delayed.
I've never had a flight delayed.
You're so out of it.
They just get delayed. Sometimes you don't even know. You don't even know when your flight is.
20
and it's
minutes.
just 20 minutes. It's a casual delay, but there's not a chance in hell you haven't had a flight delayed.
I don't think so.
They get
I don't
delayed all the
remember
time.
It's
Sometimes
actually
5 minutes.
It's
but
statistically
it's a delay.
impossible. There's no way that's
it's
true.
impossible.
I think it's possible.
If you've been on 2 flights, it's possible. But if you've been on over 20 flights, it's
I've been on
probably statistically
dozens.
impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've had a flight delayed.
I don't know.
And word Heil Hitler.
Don't remember it.
They don't understand what they're going to say on Twitter.
And word Heil Hitler. You know, great.
N-word Heil Hitler.
N-word Heil Hitler.
N-word's still worse than saying Heil Hitler,
It's well, just on YouTube or what, I don't know, clipping wise.
Yeah.
People know I say Heil Hitler. They don't know I say the N-word, and I will never give them that.
It's just a dangerously catchy song,
It's
man.
a great lyrics. Don't like the language.
I was at the mall today, literally walking around being like, they don't understand the thing to say on Twitter. Just, it's stuck in my head.
It's actually kind of brilliant that he did
so
that
brilliant.
because it's almost like it's just like, well, I'm still a great producer, so I'm gonna make a song that bothers everyone.
Even
know,
that Gave My Cousin Head song, like,
it still sounds sonically like pretty good.
Sonically, it's amazing. I don't know what that instrument is. I guess it's like
it's
some
almost
sort of
like he's tired of doing legitimate, like, genius artistry. So now he's going to use his genius artistry to like be like, look, I'm so like Kanye's ubiquitous. He's such an icon. He'll never be able to be erased, and it's almost like he's doing this to fuck with that fact.
He's not self-aware enough to be on that
He isn't,
level.
and I know it's not like thoughtful enough, but like that's how it comes off to me.
He's doing it unconsciously,
unintentionally.
Unconsciously,
Where
I
I'm like,
agree.
This song, people are walking around like secretly, like getting in their car, like
they're humming.
They're humming Hail Hitler. It's kind of unbelievably genius. It's insane. It is. It's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. If you're fucking with people, it's the ultimate
He's
troll
not
move.
fucking with people. He's lost his mind.
What happens when a genius artist uses his powers for trolling?
Yeah, I mean,
That's what's happening
It does
right
come
now.
off as just like the "you mad, bro."
Exactly.
meme. Yeah, just kind of corny, but I don't know.
Oh, it sucks, and I'd rather be down any other Kanye timeline.
Yeah,
but it's funny.
Yeah,
he has retard level ODD, and he's
For
now
sure.
gotten to the point where he's just like, let me just piss off everybody who has ever told me, no.
Well, he's constantly in the news. Like the guy's never ever
in the
faded.
news.
Well, he's always in the public,
news is like
on the lips
on
of the
Twitter
public.
constantly.
He's always known about on
Well, what the
Twitter,
fuck is the news anymore?
Right.
You know what I mean?
What the
it's
hell is
Twitter.
the news?
Hey,
Don't you
come
think-
on. That's what I always say.
Jesus Christ.
Anderson Cooper's being like, this just in, Kanye has dropped another banger titled Heil Hitler.
So India and Pakistan are at war.
Yeah, I don't even know what
And I don't really. There's not even much about it.
I sent you a video really quick. It's
Well, I mean,
actually, it's kind of like
It's kind of
it's
about-
footage of the war. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
They both have nuclear weapons, and they both will use them.
India has fucking nukes.
India and Pakistan have
So
nukes.
this is footage from the war.
Pakistan has nukes.
India's way bigger
I'm
than
so
Pakistan.
ignorant.
India has sick nukes.
What's
I
a
guess
nuke?
they have a
What's an Indian nuke?
5
Like somebody
billion
that just ate like 7 boiled eggs and drank a bottle of half and half?
And they just launch that guy.
What is that? They launch him? What is an
They
Indian
shake
nuke?
him up and then they drop him.
Here's 4 jalapenos, a bottle of half and half, and 8 boiled eggs. Go.
They have ICBMs. They got like big ass nukes. India has big fucking nukes.
Really?
Oh yeah, and they name them like Vishnu and shit. It's pretty crazy.
Wow,
Yeah.
nukes.
I guess they have so many people. They deserve a couple.
Well, they also
of
got
nukes.
scientists. There's smart guys in India.
Yeah, no,
Like,
they're
smart
geniuses.
Indians,
Like the
yeah.
shit they have.
Dagmar's on the fucking red button right now. They're giving Dagmar and Mogden fucking keys. Shandon, Dagmar.
Shamdar and Shangman.
We get it wrong every time.
Ding Dong makes Bring Long look like Fing Dong.
Joey's like hitting him up for like pumping numbers and stuff. And
What
they're
are those-
currently being shooting at each other.
What are those things in World War II, or like in wars where they shove a thing in and then they cover their and then it
Mortar.
Mortar.
They
Yeah,
do like
Mortar.
They,
Mortar.
Why did I say mortar?
That's your other Indian guy you know. Is Mortar.
So what is this
Mortar.
video, Connor? Are they making a turd mortar?
No, this is just footage from the war, actually.
This
yeah.
footage from the war, dude.
Yeah.
Footage from the war.
So, so that's things are getting pretty heated over there, as you can see.
You guys are they're like Buster Keaton of shit.
Oh, 10-second treat.
They're the large intestine of Buster Keaton. There's Buster
Can we
Keaton.
see it again?
That's great. Why did he? That rules. Well,
I
yeah,
love
the
Indian
war
comedy.
is bad over there, man. That is rough war footage.
I hope they're okay. I'm praying
horrifying.
for them.
That was directed by Alex Garland, actually.
And I don't really know. This is we can watch these CNN fucks talk about it.
In the conflict between
All
India and
civilized.
Pakistan. A Pakistani source says India launched another drone attack overnight. India has accused Pakistan of attacking.
I'm glad
it
the statue
with
from Times
drones.
Square got a job as a news
Major
anchor. It's
damage
pretty
this
great.
Good.
border in Kashmir.
What is the war? It's over. Why are people attacking each other? Like they're like so. The
In my
same.
head, it's like over a goat.
It's
like that's how.
it's over. Like somebody used toilet paper and it freaked everyone
India
out.
and Pakistan were all. It's all England's fault. This is India and Pakistan were like part of the Commonwealth of England, and then they split up, and they kind of like just didn't. They have a disputed border between the two. It's always Kashmir and Jammu or whatever. And,
So it's about the border of India.
about the border of India and Pakistan. Pakistanis are Muslims, Indians are Hindu, and there was like
Pogroms? Is pogroms only for Jews?
I don't know what
It's like
that
when you
is.
attack someone for their religion and like lynch them in mass.
Oh.
It's the Indians did that to like Muslims. They had like a bunch of race rights and shit back
Interesting.
in the day. Yeah. They hate each other.
How Pakistan's ambassador to the U.S. described the recent violence between
It's
the two
beautiful
nations.
up there, though.
Is
that,
it?
and that part of the world
Started
is
by-
stunning.
Pakistan?
Kashmir is stunning.
Kashmir is beautiful.
It's like alpine. It's like at the foothills of the Himalayas. It's beautiful.
Really? Okay.
I don't know why it's just hard for me to imagine like an Indian guy in like a military outfit shooting a
They,
automatic
dude,
rifle.
they get in fist fights with the fucking Chinese military.
Oh fuck!
Dude,
Like,
you mean? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the bit.
no,
But
no.
they
I'm
will
just saying, like,
literally-
the idea of like an Indian guy shooting an automatic rifle makes me laugh. Like,
The
it
idea
just-
of a brave Indian man throws me off.
Yeah.
Literally,
yeah.
like a badass Indian.
No, that's what I'm
man.
saying. I'm like,
I
oh,
get
yeah.
it. Yeah.
It doesn't compute to me.
It's they will.
They tell Indian soldiers that they're fighting that it's a woman. It's a half naked.
They
woman.
tell that Pakistani guy it's somebody got a rape on a bus, but they have fist fights with the Chinese soldiers on the border of like Tibet and shit. Oh, really? Because but they've agreed. China and India have like agreed that no weapons will be used against. They can't be armed on that border. They're like no rifles. So like the Chinese will have spears, and they're in like full military uniform with like spears, and they just like run up and beat the shit out of each other.
Does the Chinese military have self-driving tanks, or like how does that work? Like
because they can't drive.
It's actually shocking that Indians aren't Muslim just on the basis of like the 72 virgins thing. You'd think that would be like hook, line, sinker for Indians. You know what I mean?
Well, they got fucking.
Well, they're Hindu.
Yeah, but they don't have the same. Muslims when they die get 72.
Pakistanis are the Muslims.
You'd think they'd convert.
I'm saying Indians aren't Muslim. You think they would be based off the fact that like,
Oh, right.
what a pitch to them, the horniest people of all time.
Yeah, but it's consensual. They hate that shit.
I just don't get.
They go, all right, asterisk for Indians, you get to rape 72 virgins.
There are 72 nervous women unconsenting. All right, I'm in.
They are on a bus?
Oh, the 72 women just landed in Mumbai. They stand. I mean, Indian guys. They. I don't know if you guys have seen these videos, but they stand on the
tops of trains.
What's where the planes land?
They're
Tarmac.
Tarmac.
They stand on the tarmac, jacking off, waiting for white women to land.
It's like a
They
gangbang.
tear
it's
them.
like a bukkake.
They tear them to shreds.
Yeah, they start coming on the plane.
Like-
They go, hey, me, Dagmar, and Shonda are go play a soggy airplane if you guys want to join us down the tarmac.
The pilot's like, we can't land. The tarmac's too soggy.
They come into the turbine to shark a woman.
It's the first death in Final Destination. Indian dude jacks off into the turbine.
It started by India, escalated by India.
Escalated by India. It's the third night. Pakistan has
Third night?
exercised its right to self-defense.
Very good.
But basically, this is not the kind of simplified version.
India has
of
honestly been on their
security
best behavior for a very long time.
India's
they have
done
billions of
nothing
people.
wrong.
They have nukes. They've been chilling out. I mean, like, I blame Pakistan.
I think they
don't
almost
want
got-
to know anything about
They
this.
don't
want
want to use an. India will never use a
India.
nuke. It would
Oh, they'll use
it would
it.
sanitize too much.
I think they almost nuked Pakistan.
Imagine they know like that would clean everything. That sucks. I don't want everything. I want they want germs. They don't want
survive a nuke.
A germless society for Indians. That's they'd kill themselves.
They're about to wake up the poop demon. That's all. That's what I'm scared about. Because he's been asleep for 1,000 years.
Don't get me angry. The poop demon comes out. The poop demon comes out at night. Pakistan, I don't even know what they're up to.
That's my secret cat. I always have diarrhea.
I mean, I just think it's state-sponsored terrorism and, you know, whatever.
Drone attack on Pakistan overnight. That's fucked up, man.
In the region,
They're also they should all just be buddies. That's fucked up.
We're going to go live now to New Delhi, India, and bring in
Holy
CNN's
shit.
Matthew Chance. Matthew, can you give us the details of what's
Austin
happening?
Powers.
They start raping him.
Yeah, absolutely, Aldia. Well, you joined me in a very hot market in the middle of New Delhi.
It's really hot. It's really smelly. I don't like it here. It's just not nice.
This increasingly dangerous standoff between India and neighbouring Pakistan. And, you know, the general sense you get here is that people are backing the Indian government. They think that the Indian attacks on Pakistan
Indians love
were
Israel.
entirely justified.
Do they really?
And
That's a huge weird thing online. Really? Any Israeli video you watch, India will be like, God bless you.
That's fucking Mossad paying Indian bots.
I think it actually. I think Israel supported India in some weird regional fucking thing back in the 70s.
Listen, I'm a Zionist, but that's fucking Israeli propaganda.
I don't think so, man. I think Indians just love. Well, keep in mind, India's main enemy is the Muslim, and then they see Israel beating up Muslims all the time. They're like,
I can see them getting along a little bit, but I guarantee that's propaganda.
Oh yeah, that India fucks with Muslims too, maybe.
Yeah. I think India. There was something I read about it where it's like, they have a long history of supporting Israel. It's weird.
Interesting.
I think India might have been one of the first countries to recognize Israel as a state. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Look how pissed off that guy is in the background.
Yeah, he's on his way to die.
Terror attack that they blame Pakistan for that took place in the Indian-administered area of Kashmir last month. Now, there's security measures in place already. The Indians have.
That's what they.
What was that?
Just fucking these guys. It's always beeping.
What?
I'll put on the fucking. I don't know.
I literally had a spaz.
What? You just made little robot sounds, and you go, these guys are always.
It's always beeping their horns, fucking bombs and shit. They're just hanging out.
Wait, look at this footage.
What the hell was that?
Look at this footage of the bomb.
Security measures in
Somebody
place
flushed.
already. The Indians have cancelled schools.
That's a flush.
Schools in Jammu and Kashmir.
If the toilets in India are designed, if you flush them, they explode. They kill you. They go, how dare you?
It's a kill switch.
It's a kill switch.
They've suspended schools elsewhere in Punjab province as well, which is close to Pakistan. They've also cancelled all the leave that civil servants are meant to have.
Look at
in
that,
this country
another guy.
In preparation, they say, for
A second turd has been flushed.
They say attacks by Pakistan in the future, in the coming days potentially, and I think it's fair to say the country is on a state of alert. So, very dangerous situation, particularly when you consider, of course, Audi, that both India and Pakistan
Sir, they flushed a
have
second
nuclear
toilet.
weapons. We're a long way.
That's like Connor just did.
I just did that.
No, but it's like 9/11.
That's what he was
president
doing.
sitting there. I don't know what's going on today.
They could really use nuclear weapons.
Do we have two hats? Can we get another hat in here?
I need 40
Are you
hats.
okay?
I'm just tired.
I love you, buddy. It's okay. It's the 200th ep. Celebrate. It's a celebration.
That's fine.
It's a celebration.
This is tripping me out.
It's a celebration.
What's tripping you out?
They're attacking each other. It's crazy. No, this could be bad.
Well, how for us?
Yeah.
Why?
If
What?
India nukes Pakistan, which probably won't happen. But if it happens, then that's over.
What's over?
So we'll just launch nukes at each other.
China's giving Pakistan.
Wait,
all their-
are they in the? Are they in the?
Yeah.
Are they in NATO?
I feel like if they nuke each other, the whole world's gonna go.
No.
Yeah.
Let's party.
So India,
I feel like if India and Pakistan start nuking each other, it's like, oh, fine, they wash their hands finally. Jesus Christ, good, thank God, it's been a long time coming.
I think.
Woo! What's wrong with that, Connor? Don't be a fucking. We're doing the ultimate hate watch app.
I know. I'm happy about it.
Let me hit your vape. Enough of this. And stop. Everyone, stop being fucking. All tight.
Shut up.
All tight with stuff.
Shut the fuck up.
India and Pakistan, if they nuked each other, that'd be bad.
I'm pretty sure, but it's not a good
It would be
sign.
really bad because that would be insane. We need them around for content.
Well, I think
what would this podcast even be if they knew each other?
I think, like, the Spanish Civil War was like a precursor for like World War II. Like all the weapons that we were using in World War II are getting tested out in the Spanish Civil War. This is like apparently China's been giving Pakistan its like 5th generation fighter jets, and the Chinese jets are just shooting the fuck out of like Indian jets or something. So like our government's very interested in it. It's we're gonna start funneling weapons into India. China's gonna start funneling weapons into Pakistan, and we're just testing our weapons out on each other, and brown people are dying. And then I don't know.
So you think this is
a bad sign.
Manipulated by us?
If this keeps going, and the Palestine thing keeps going, and the Russia-Ukraine thing keeps going, this is a very bad sign for the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
But like, why though?
Because these things just spiral out of control. Like China's.
Connor, what is going on with you, bud?
I'm just getting the last drop out of there.
Why would it be bad if India and Pakistan nuke each other? It kind of seems like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner going at it.
Well, it never ends there.
You've been making doomsday predictions also.
I
for about a
predicted
decade.
COVID.
I know, but
Okay.
you keep you're like resting on your laurels on that prediction.
It takes 20
you had
years,
one prediction.
30 years for
You've made
doomsday to happen.
3,000 predictions, and one was good.
Oh, I thought you had like a whiteboard up there. You're gonna start writing them down. No, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, man. It's not our battle. It's not our battle to fight. Okay, we use dude wipes and all that stuff. But it's not ours.
But in an issue that is as tense and as emotional as this, it is a dangerous.
What do we do if we who would we support in
India.
We would support India.
Yeah.
What do we do? We would drop them we would send them Cottonelle and stuff.
Yeah, we send them to
We send them Scott.
The brawny man comes and shows up and fights for India.
The Charming Bears on the front line.
Mr. Clean is a parachute.
The ShamWow guy's methed out, just fucking stabbing dudes in the head.
Everybody is having at the back of their minds.
CNN's chief global affairs
Look at all these
correspondent
Indian guys keep looking at the white lady behind the camera.
Matthew Chance speaking to us from India.
Let's stay with this story now and bring in CNN's Nick Robertson covering all of this live this hour from Rawalpindi in northern Pakistan. Nick, give us a sense of what the latest is on the ground this morning.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, when you're looking at Kashmir across that line of control.
It's beautiful, John. Kashmir is beautiful.
I mean, look at pictures of Kashmir.
It's beautiful. Just electrical wires hanging.
You're in a fucking guy's garage. Of course it is. It's
Really gorgeous.
Gorgeous neighborhood.
No, it's beautiful. Reminiscent of Van Nuys, California.
I know where my next vacation is going to be, John.
Look at this shit.
Tent shelling. People are fleeing the border area right now. That's what we're understanding.
Is Led Zeppelin Kashmir about Kashmir?
Yeah, I think a lot of guys went there to smoke weed. Yeah, it's like Switzerland.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
That's
it's like fucking Switzerland.
All the exposed wires and diarrhea looks beautiful.
I can't see it.
Oh, sorry. It's like beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Switzerland.
Overnight, Pakistani officials told us that India sent more drones into Pakistan. They sent 29, according to Pakistani officials. India sent 29 drones into Pakistan yesterday.
Damn, stop
One of
using the
them
drones,
came down
guys.
here, and I'm going to ask Javid just to give us a show and tell here. This is a cafe area. You see some of the metalwork ripped down here, Javid.
Oh,
If
so
you
it was
pan
droned.
up, you can see
It
there
looks bad.
where
I
the
mean-
drone impacted on the building up there above us, and if you come down here, you
looks
get a
kinda
sense of
minor,
what
I
the
don't know.
Shrapnel literally
Yeah, like-
splashed all across
I like how
the
you guys
wall
there's
here.
exposed wires on a
It came
house that just
down,
got bombed.
Shrapnel marks all over the ground.
Well, you know it
here.
wasn't great before
Piece of
this.
No.
Shrapnel lying on the ground. Now, it was about 10:30 in the morning when that happened yesterday.
Damn.
This area here is known as Food Street. Fortunately, at that time, it
What
wasn't
a
busy,
creative
but the
name.
window
Food
fronts
Street.
and all
These guys are
restaurants were
geniuses.
blowed out
We go
and
to
being
Sleep
tied
Street.
up.
That's where
culture.
Right behind what you're looking at there.
Everyone
is
lives
the
on Sleep
Rawalpindi
Street
Cricket
and Rest
Stadium,
Street.
and there is a
I'm at the
major
cross section of
cricketing event
Food
going
Street
on
and
here.
Rape Street, so you can meet me there.
Rape Street intersects Work Street.
All right, enough of India, Pakistan's war. Enough. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Wipe up.
Wipe up.
Wipe your
Wipe
shit
that
together,
shit
wipe
off your
yourself
ass.
down.
So Brian Koberger's search history included Ted Bundy and non-consensual porn. We're finding out, and it's like, you know, if that's a crime, take everyone to jail.
Exactly.
Okay.
Bundy and rape porn.
Who has it? I can look at my history right now. It's all Ted Bundy and non-consensual porn. How do you even find non-consensual porn? It's just footage of a
I
rape.
would imagine it's just a category on Pornhub. You know what I mean?
Where it's like, the ladies are like, no.
This is BDSM.
Yeah, rape
That's all it
fantasy
is.
stuff.
Yeah.
So this is fairly normal. I mean, everyone looks into Ted Bundy.
I mean,
everyone...
Netflix makes shows about Ted Bundy, and you know.
Yeah, arrest Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. It's their fault.
I
They
miss
got the show
Koberger.
You, and they got Ted Bundy stuff.
God, I hope he's okay.
It's the one night Kohlberger was like, "What not to do? I got to figure out how to not be this way."
Yeah, You. Fuck.
I mean, they fucking casted Zac Efron as Ted Bundy in that one movie.
I know. I know. They love hot.
Sexy
The
as hell.
Tesla Road Rager is back, and he's in
Thank
Hawaii,
fucking
and he got
God.
arrested in Hawaii. He got arrested in Hawaii for attacking fucking these Hawaiians.
Well, why did they let him out?
I don't know. I thought he was going to serve a long time.
Putting
he
him-
really went to
They
town on
sentenced
him.
him to 5 years, but then he got out on parole immediately.
And he went
somehow.
to Hawaii.
And then so he immediately did the
Putting him on an
Hawaii-
island is the worst idea ever. Yeah. Putting that guy on a fucking island, like there's no escape.
Also,
There's
like-
people like running to the sea.
Also, it just seems like a Tesla to him is like the Green Goblin mask. Like he's fine without it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's probably in prison like one good behavior. Everyone's like, this guy's sweet as hell. And the second he touches a Tesla, he's like, give me a fucking pipe,
Something
dude.
about
I'm
Tesla.
going
The
nuts.
fact that he went right back into a Tesla too, like somebody got a Tesla in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I love the idea of him going there to relax. And he's like, listen, I just had a really hard couple of years. I need to get my anger management in order.
I've been stressed.
And then like, how do you want your spam and eggs?
And then the Tesla's and the Tesla's like,
He gets a bar somehow. He gets a crowbar.
Smoke a loco isn't done.
the Tesla's like, you're pathetic.
You call this a Masubi?
You know what you are.
You know exactly what you are.
You're the road rager.
He's looking into like a tiki really intensely.
Remember this guy driving a Tesla, terrorizing other
John
drivers in
Bernthal.
a number of Southern California road rage incidents a few years ago? Well, his name is Nathaniel Radamak. He's been arrested again, this time in Hawaii. Radamak was charged with
a
multiple
legend
counts of
this guy
assault
is.
in L.A. County in January of 2023. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, but he didn't serve that 5 years. He was paroled in August of last year against the wishes of a number of his local victims. In the Hawaii case, he's
local
accused of
victims.
assaulting.
That was right there. That was right there on the two, right?
Oh yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
It's right at our stop. God, I would love to have a story where I have victims. I mean, I have a lot, but like,
Yeah.
A story, though.
I always get away with it. But like, if people say like a number of his victims, that's great. Victims.
He's jacked.
You love hearing that. The
Look
idea,
at
like
his forearms.
number of victims that excites
As
you.
long as it's not a murder.
Sure.
But anything else, like if you can change somebody's life without killing them, that's great.
What are we talking? Rape?
No, but like just if you could just really fuck with somebody from the inside, like get in
Yeah,
there
yeah.
and like Osmosis Jones them from the inside.
Scare them a lot for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Give them trauma.
You could change somebody's entire
Like Russell Crowe
the
in
entire
Unhinged.
and change the entire course of their life from within.
Terrorized.
And then people go, I'm a victim of that.
Yeah.
I have such you're God. You've controlled them.
That's your definition of God, is if you can terrorize somebody
That's
so
why-
much that you control
That's
them.
why people do bad things.
You change the course of their life.
because they become God.
Yeah.
You become God. You could
If you make someone double check a lock,
This is
they're
God.
God.
He's the man. The Tesla Road Rager
has become a God.
is God.
Now
Sure,
every
yeah,
time
yeah.
his victims see a Tesla, they flinch. He's God. Bro,
He's God.
I would love to see footage of him working out. It's probably great.
Oh my God.
Him in the gym.
my
It's
biggest
probably
dream.
psycho.
The Glendale 24-hour fitness. Yeah.
Just all the time.
He's got the cable pole, but he's just hitting him.
Joey Swole's like, what we saw today is reprehensible.
Old female driver and
Look
her
at
mother,
that.
who was a
He gets a
passenger.
pipe everywhere he
Traffic
goes.
Always has a
yesterday in
pipe.
Honolulu.
He shows up to a new town. He goes to the pipe store.
He gets off the Hawaiian Airlines. They put a lay over his neck, and then they hand him a pipe, and he just runs.
He's driving the Tesla like, hey Siri, pipe store near me.
And And again, he was behind the wheel of a Tesla.
I like the guy who
Police
fought him.
arrested
That was
Radamant
sick.
today. The
I've never seen the fight.
That was sick. It's like Cholo started like
I would
fighting
hope
him.
that, you know,
He's got his
HPD
Hawaiian
does
shirt
prosecute him
Uncle
and
of
do a
road rage
better job
victim.
in California, you know, of keeping him behind bars so that hopefully he can at least learn a lesson, maybe get some sort of help. You know, it seems he has anger issues.
Does Hawaii have a
He's lashing
prison?
out,
Seems
you know,
he has
and
anger
Who knows
issues.
what he
Yeah.
might be capable of next. It's only escalating.
We've learned there was also an infant in the victim's car as well. Again, Nathaniel Radamant is in jail in Honolulu tonight. He'll be facing a judge soon to learn the official charges he will face there.
He rules, dude. He's like
I wish there
he's
was
like
new
if Koberger
footage.
had like a pair of balls.
He's fucking surfing. He's surfing.
Koberger. No, I meant Devin. How dare you say that about
with a
Koberger?
pipe.
Surfing with a pipe and a mask on.
You want to do some 10-second treats?
I would love to.
Yeah.
Is this a 10-second treat?
Oh, this is a great 10-second treat I found.
So this is a BJ's
Yeah, watch you'll love
restaurant,
this,
bar,
Devin.
bar and grill.
That looks like a great BJ's, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Does. It's a cop. The crazy guy comes and he tackles the crazy guy.
That's a woman.
And he gets on him.
It's a lady, Devin.
It's a lady? Oh, hell yeah. He tackles a woman really hard.
Damn.
Perfect Daniel Cormier take.
It was-
That's like the Rock in the Rundown.
What a 10-second treat.
He could have really hurt her.
What a 10-second
I think he was
treat.
trying
You
to.
can't charge at a cop.
Yeah.
What, that was a beautiful 10-second treat. Is this a 10-second
Yep.
treat?
It's a little longer than 10 seconds, but it's my new favorite Instagram account is MPreg World. It's this guy who's obsessed with pregnant men. And he makes all these.
It's good stuff.
It's really funny. He makes all these AI videos of guys getting pregnant, but this one's like a bro who gets pregnant.
Like a Morgan Whalen type who gets pregnant.
It's really good.
So it's a fetish.
Yeah, it's a fetish for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it out.
Get
Get
there.
rejected.
All right, guys. So I'm Brooks, and I'm gonna be sharing a little bit about my my
That's
pregnancy experience.
No, that's
Cassie,
real.
look right here, cup of coffee. You don't want to do that. All right, that's a no. It's a no go. You know, I have to go to the bathroom like fucking 6 times an hour. Just be a table, right? You don't want to do any
Is
ab-centric
this a
workout.
comedy sketch, John?
No, dude.
It's
this
a
guy-
fetish.
This guy jerks off to this shit, dude.
Right, like no sit-ups. But we can do it together, man. Okay? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Just have faith. We can do this. All right.
AI?
Yeah.
That's AI.
This
it's
has to
not.
be AI.
We're all in
It's not
trouble.
AI.
We are all in
This
trouble.
has to be AI.
This is a comedy sketch.
No, it's a
dude.
fetish.
Look at the whole profile, bro. This guy's
guy's-
obsessed with pregnant
This
men.
guy's being funny.
Dude, look at his profile. He's like role playing, BD. Like he likes that stuff, dude.
It's not AI though.
That's got to be AI, bro.
It's not AI.
Did
You just put a prosthetic belly on.
Don't squeeze. Don't
Put a fake
squeeze.
Really?
I got a second-degree tear.
AI?
And,
Look at how
I had to
weird
get
his
forced-
face
This
is.
isn't AI.
Look at how weird his face is.
It's
though.
not AI, dude. If that's AI,
Who's making these
we're
videos?
actually fucked.
Yes,
Who's
I'm
making
scared
these
if that's
videos?
AI.
This guy's making the video, dumbass.
No,
Who
he's
made
like a
it?
production company.
It's not a big production.
Yeah, but you gotta hire a guy at like
Put
Planet
on a
Fitness.
fake belly.
No, but that's crazy.
John's gonna watch the music video for our 200th episode and be like, "Is this AI?"
What is going on with
Dude,
you?
who would agree to this though, man?
He's being funny.
He's being funny.
No, go to the profile.
No, he
dude.
has
go
no
to the profile.
No, we're not done with
Go
this.
to
You
the
dumb,
fucking
you
profile.
dumb motherfucker.
Go to the
Go to the profile. We gotta
Go to the
investigate
profile.
this.
I think it's a fetish. I think it's
Yes.
real, but it's a fetish.
Male, 24, pansexual, cedar, poly,
These are
roleplay,
all
video
AI.
chat, back
These are all AI.
Yeah, those are all AI images.
That's
dude.
AI. All
Yeah.
AI. But that video we
Look
watched
at
is
his-
not
look
AI.
At the description. He's a cedar.
Yes, I know, but the video we just watched was not AI. These
He's
are
a
AI.
cedar.
Yeah, that's AI. Yes.
He likes to seed men.
You fucking.
You are retarded.
No, but this is not comedy.
He likes to seed
This
men.
is not comedy. He's a cedar.
dumb
He's a pansexual
motherfucker.
cedar.
What's his story? What's going on?
More
in his
pregnant
story?
stuff,
This is
dude.
more pregnant.
He's a pan-seeder.
It's more pregnant.
It's Joey's brother if he was pregnant.
This is not. This is AI, but like that video we watched was not.
But that's
AI.
not comedy, at least. There's no way this is comedy. This guy's kinky.
No, that guy made a comedy sketch, and this
Definitely
this
a little
page just.
What's so
Funny.
funny about it, though?
What's not funny about it? It's a bad
No, it's
comedy
not
sketch.
funny.
No.
He's not even trying to be funny. I think that he was trying to appeal to cedars.
He's a cedar boy.
Yeah.
No, look at Dr. Smith. No, that's AI, bro.
No, it's not.
That's AI.
You're pissing me off.
That's AI, dude.
It's actually pissing me off. You think that's AI?
That's AI gun?
That's AI? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Stop using AI. I'm going to post that.
This
John.
is kink. He's doing that stuff.
Don't squeeze. Don't squeeze.
This isn't AI.
I got a second degree
real, but
tear,
it's kink. It's a
and
fetish
I had to
video.
get 4 stitches. Which I'll say, man, stitches might be one of the worst things in the world.
This guy's having fun. He's joking.
Not fun.
I don't
it's
think so,
sexual.
man. That shit's sexual.
That is sexual, but
That's
also,
sexual.
there also is a comedic undertone. He's trying to be
There's a
funny.
comedic
It might be
undertone.
thinly veiled behind a slight comedic undertone, but he's appealing to Cedars.
I think the comedic undertone is him trying to be cute. He's trying to be cute for Cedars.
Yes,
He's trying to
exactly.
be cute because Cedars like cute men
100%
getting pregnant.
I agree
Yes,
with
of
you
course.
on that.
Yes,
But
I just the fact that you think it's AI is actually
That's
breaking
crazy.
my.
You have to be
fucking
like a
mind.
meth head to agree to do a pregnant male kink Cedar porn.
No, you don't. You have to have an OnlyFans where we make a ton of money off of bullshit like this.
I don't know, man.
What are your guys? Let's wrap it up with like some like favorite. What is you guys? What is your guys' favorite things that we've done on Hate Watch?
Off the top of my head, Evelyn, but I don't know.
I'll go to mine. It is the Super Baby.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
By far.
It's before my time.
Connor, you weren't there for it, but the Super Baby was a time.
I think I'm getting a cold from the fucking AC.
I'm getting real cold too. How you doing, Connor?
I feel great.
I like it a lot. But yeah, so the Super Baby was a time in the world where there was a 1-year-old baby that was a perfect martial artist.
Yeah.
And his Brazilian father was heavily pressuring us to have him fight Hasbulla ASAP.
I mean, yeah, I remember listening to it.
No, I know. We're doing our favorite moments, and then so the fact that the dad kept being like, he must fight Hasbulla before he turns 2 because
I think
the
Hasbulla-
promo. He's like the promo for a 1-year-old baby, so much better than 2-year-old baby. And I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna get that going ASAP. We're gonna have him fight Hasbulla, his own baby.
Other favorite moments, I mean, Poop Demon, Emerson Spooky.
Look at Joey.
Is here,
Look at
folks.
this.
What is this?
You guys rented
we
a
did this
studio.
when nobody was listening. God bless.
We had 500 listeners.
God bless us. We had 500 listeners at this time.
God.
Oh my God!
Oh my God. What the heck?
Who's that?
He has had his Gerbers today.
Who's that?
Josh was antsy though.
That was his dad.
No,
No,
Joey.
who's the?
I know. Joey's completely-
Rewind a second. It's unbelievable.
It's crazy how much he's changed.
Who is that?
Look at that bright-faced young man.
Oh
I mean, if
my
I just
God.
like shave and cut my hair.
Oh my God.
4 pounds.
What the heck?
Not that.
He has had his Gerbers today. Josh was antsy though. He needs. He wants to break
Joshua
something.
wants wood or
He's got
something.
a bloodlust. This baby.
Look at him.
Joshua,
the strongest baby in the world. Oh my goodness! I can watch.
What do you think this kid is up to now?
I follow them on Instagram. Still, he's just like 4 now, or 3 or 5.
God, man, time does not fly. Actually, that baby is still a fucking baby.
No, he's probably 5. He's still 5 or something, but he is like still doing like taekwondo.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's like the dad still pushing him,
abusing him.
No, not abusing.
This all day. This is incredible. This is domestic abuse.
Where were you guys recording?
Some studio on Melrose that we used.
Knocked him out, Joshua. I hate Hasbulla. He's a fake
Shout
baby.
out Richie. God
Shout
bless.
out Richie.
God bless the great Richie Gaines. He's at an Angels game.
R.I.P. Richie.
You agree?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna go visit his grave.
Man,
No.
Symbolic is a.
You've had enough.
Josh is a real baby.
Oh my.
It's fraud. That's fraud.
Joey, this is when you were losing your hair. And you
By
got
the
it
way,
back.
it's supposed to be here, but I don't know
really
if he's
stressed
gonna
out.
show
What
up. What year is this? Do you know? Can you check?
Was
2020,
Limerence?
2022.
Was this Limerence?
Yeah.
Limerence.
If it was,
This was Joey's
2022,
Limerence
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's late. And
You weren't a raccoon. You were a ferret.
Oh, remember you
Yeah.
you hired the guy to come in to be the evil guy.
The Hasbulla's manager.
Yeah, this is Hasbulla's manager. He comes in and he is surprising the Super Baby's dad. He's basically saying like, your baby is a fucking weak baby. Hasbulla will kill your baby.
Incredible stuff.
And the mom is, by the way,
Sir, what are you doing here?
They don't have microphones drones in Dagestan.
Come on, I'm sorry we don't have any cabbage soup for you, but here's a mic.
Hezbollah will kill your super baby in 1 minute, and we don't want fucking dead babies. You want your kids to kill. We don't kill the fucking babies.
First of all, if anyone dies, it's going to be Hezbollah. Your fake baby, he sucks. I don't even talk about death because the athletic commission's going to be on me about that.
Kill babies, you fuck
This should have been so huge.
Wait, you say you fuck babies?
Yeah, he's saying that Americans fuck babies. So he's being
was
super
incredible.
pro-Russia.
He was amazing.
And this was like big into, there was something big in the news about America. Like, there's a big pedophile story in the news.
Yeah. There's
So you're saying
always a big pedophile story in the news with America.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Universal remote. Put universal remote on docking station.
Don't you know that Dagestani now are the old champions of the world? Okay, what are you bringing here?
Okay, Joshua, watch out. There's a creepy Dagestani man behind you.
Look at this guy right there. Yeah.
Legendary baby.
What a
Look
cute
at him.
baby.
What a
That-
baby.
That is
Play to the
fantastic.
crowd.
That is just
More showmanship than Hezbollah.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
This
crazy.
is not the baby.
What?
Here.
What do you mean that's not a baby?
So then we started fighting and fake fighting, and there was too much like stimulation, and the baby literally started like scream crying.
You traumatized the
we
baby.
traumatized the child.
Well, this fucking Bogdan did.
Bogdan traumatized this child.
The camera over here.
The fucking dwar, baby.
Wait, that was the other great joke that he kept doing. He was denying that was a baby. He broke the board. So he was trying to say that this is our American Hasbro. Like he's obvious. The guy kept being like, "Oh, he's like a 20-year-old guy, obviously, but he's a dwarf."
And you just hired the guy off Craigslist?
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, didn't he like lie to us? He like said he was showing up with his driver and it was an Uber.
Yeah, he go. We agreed. We talked it over, and we agreed. Like, I'll give you like $200 to come do this acting job. And then last minute, he goes like, "I need extra $50 because my driver charges $50. My personal driver." Then we were outside and we watched him drive.
We saw him drive in his own Camry, his old beat up Camry.
Beat up Camry.
He
And
kept
we're
acting
just like,
like
whatever.
he has to pay his
He's
driver.
a scam artist. Classic scam artist.
Classic.
Russian. Cry! You just made the baby cry.
You are fucking
Do not make Joshua cry.
I will see you in court.
Hey, take the headphones
court.
off. We know you don't have technology
This is
like
a
that.
lawsuit. This guy's trying to sue us. Hey, here's what I think about that. Get out
How
of
about
here.
that?
Get the fuck
That's
out of
what
here.
we think about
You
your
get out of
fake
here.
lawsuit. Get the fuck out of here,
bitch.
Get the fuck out of here,
pussy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of
Get
here.
the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here, pussy. I'll kick your ass, bitch.
Touch a baby?
Fucking pussy.
Fuck you.
The promoter guy, you see the promoter guy.
He's talking to the mom.
Joshua's dad.
He's talking to the mom.
Joshua's dad's talking to the mom, and he thinks it's all serious. He thought all that happened.
That's crazy.
I forgot. Yeah.
He goes. So watch him right here. He goes. He thought Joshua was not strong baby.
He thought that Joshua was
The
dwarf.
promoter guy, you see the promoter guy run away because he said Josh is not a baby. He's not.
He's a fake baby.
He saw Joshua kick the board.
Yeah, he said Josh is not a baby. He's a fake.
He thought Joshua was an adult because of how strong he is.
Action.
Wait, hang on. Oh my God!
He's kicking pens out of our mouths.
Joshua! I was scared he was gonna fall. Joshua! But what a legend!
Joshua!
Fucking great baby.
You're amazing, kid.
Left me hanging.
Great stuff. God damn it.
It'd be crazy if he eventually made it to the USC and you're like 60.
UFC.
That's what I was saying on the pod, by the way. I'm like, this is a future UFC champion. But by the way, John, now do your favorite pod moment of all time.
Just Emerson Spooky.
Emerson
That was
Spooky.
so
That's
funny.
great.
Just sitting here
That was
giggling
a great
like
app. That was a
little
great,
girls.
great fucking,
That was
great
great.
character. It really tickled me. I think my favorite character is probably still Doorman, the Johnny Depp's Doorman.
What's that?
Doorman Devan, where I'm like,
Oh.
just I would love to be a doorman that just gets tipped $20 every day, and I just get to go like, oh, down the corner, they got some great, they got a great chopped cheese.
That's a weird favorite moment of all time.
It's not a favorite moment. Well, there's a million actually favorite moments.
That's a great character, but that's a crazy pick.
My favorite moment Fuck. It's difficult.
I don't think you like the podcast.
We have a lot of great
Devin hates the
moments.
Devin hates the pod.
We have a lot of fucking fantastic moments.
This was your idea to talk about favorite moments. You're acting like I'm the one who started asking everybody for their favorite
Well,
moment.
you know what? Honestly, the most excited I ever was after the Joshua Super Baby up. So it's probably
you're just picking mine.
I remember like we left that day. We thought we really did something huge. I thought like that. I thought I had in my mind. I was like, that's gonna
That's gonna do millions.
It's gonna do millions of numbers. And it did
Lowest viewed app of all
It's
time.
actually our lowest viewed app.
That's
It
so
was
funny.
lower viewed than us sitting on my couch
On your
doing the
couch.
worst episode.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a favorite moment because the whole thing has been such a beautiful, like, weird little ride. Like, not to sound gay, but like, I remember showing up at Joey's place with the Roadcaster in my backpack, and I'd set it up in Joey's apartment, and we would like do eps and just and we knew not many people were listening, but we're like just let's keep trudging
After
through.
watching The Sopranos movie.
After watching The Sopranos movie was also a great moment.
We went to my couch.
How could this happen? I believe is the name of the episode.
Yeah, we were all devastated by it.
Yeah, it was that was devastating. But I mean, I don't know. We've had the show's only gotten just so much fucking better.
It sucks
I
that
thought
it's
you had
gonna
a
end
great
tonight.
answer prepared since it was your premise.
I don't think about the podcast like with moment. I was just saying like I'm just trying to create.
bring that premise up with you.
I don't personally have a favorite thing. I think I love all of them.
Okay, great answer.
Yeah.
I think I'm I'm the host of the show. I think everything's great. I think every week is great. Whatever
Very
your
diplomatic
whatever
and terrible
your least
answer.
whatever your least favorite ep is, that's my favorite.
There you go.
That's what I say.
Anyways.
What's your favorite, Connor?
You already said.
I
dude.
said a few things. Yeah, I said Emerson Spooky, Poop Demon,
Emerson Spooky,
Evelyn stuff is great. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard.
You know my
story
Oh, you know what? Actually,
Tongue of Killing Fields.
The Hunk of Killing Fields.
Hunk of Killing Fields is an incredible episode. It started
After Super Baby, that might be my second
started
favorite.
huge lore for the podcast.
Yeah.
I think recently the thing I can remember is I laugh really hard thinking of the Amelia Perez riff where it's like the little cartel members keep handing pieces of paper to people on stage saying we're gonna kill you. I think that's on Jock Week.
Yeah.
Loved that bit. That made me
I think
laugh.
that was a public.
That made me
I think
laugh.
that was a public app.
That made me laugh when I'm not like when I'm just walking around the house. I imagine little tiny cartel guys handing anyone giving a public speech, anybody. Like it could be like a high school graduation.
The Toledo thing.
And I always imagine little cartel guys with cowboy hats handing them a piece of paper says we're going to kill you.
When I thought about it, I think probably my favorite episode is when I returned from the backpacking trip. And I told you guys all about that.
Oh, the hiking
story.
What
Can you go back into that
Well, it's just
story?
it's me and my dad and like his friends and
Actually,
Vincent.
tell the whole thing.
No, I'm not.
That would be a funny bit to actually tell it again.
The most hated moment in the show's history.
John, what is your favorite stuff?
I said
I
already.
did already.
Holy shit,
What'd you
Devin.
say?
You got to
Emerson
sober
Spooky.
up.
You got
That's
wet,
it?
You got wet brain.
Oh, you mean just like all what I like?
No,
What I'm
yeah, like
thankful
what,
for?
like name some moments where you left and you go, man, I love this.
You know what? When you just end, right? Not. Let me finish. When you end and you got that energy and you realize it's really good, and then you get up and then you're
Yeah.
like, it's just great.
I know what you
When
mean.
you make something very nice,
I know what you
it's
mean.
very good. It's like
It's
making
almost-
a very good meal.
Sure, it's kind of like he's kind of hinting at.
You know, I have pauses throughout the night, like sometimes after we record episodes, and when I really loved the episode, because it's all a blur to me, honestly. But like when we
'cause
record,
you're a dope-head
when we
drunk.
record a great, well, you're a drug addict, Joey. You go to
No,
the
I'm not.
you go to the bathroom to do cocaine and snort Xanax and all that throughout
What
the
the
episodes.
heck?
You're a big, you're a giant drug addict. We all know, and that's why you miss episodes. You're a drug addict.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm busy thinking about GoofCon.
No, it's because you're deep in a K-hole and we
Just
bang
like
on
you're
your
a drug
door.
You're the
addict.
you're the
Miss
only.
episodes.
No,
You're an
when I
actual
miss
drug addict,
episodes,
Joey.
I'm at home writing GoofCons, which do huge Ironman
We
numbers.
went back down to 1907.
You know what
last
you
month,
did?
Same
You know
as
what
every
you
month.
did?
So,
You know what you did?
once again, don't know what you're
Same
talking
ebb and
about.
flow every
Literally
month.
same ebb and flow as every month.
No, guy, like I actually look at the data. Go to graphtreon.com.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, because you know it. The fucking
I
data
don't.
proves
I
you're
saw
wrong.
it. We went back to 1907. Now we're back at 20. Same as last month.
No,
same
we're
as
at
the month before.
25 almost.
No, we're not.
Look, dumbass.
We're at 20. We're like 20,500.
Look. Hey,
We are?
guys.
So that's natural progression. That's what happens every fucking month. We climb a little bit every month.
You don't
It
understand
dips down
data.
towards the first of the month.
Connor's like, anything that wasn't my idea doesn't help. I'm the
but
biggest.
now everything that's your idea is what helps us.
I created an idea that helped the Patreon. And so when I miss an episode, I think I should be given a little bit of a pass because I do my own private episodes.
We're doing pretty good.
You guys all, by the way, bailed. You don't even like the Lakers. You skipped a GoofCon to watch a basketball game you don't even care about. So did you, John.
No, here's where your ego's at.
Kevin,
Let's talk about your ego.
You thought you literally told me I wasn't even invited. That's what you said.
What, nobody? Jesus, you
That's what
fucking
you said.
crazy otter.
Come here, Vic.
Try to grab my cock.
No.
I trying to jerk me off.
I didn't do
that GoofCon.
You're getting me testy.
In the middle.
Well, now I'm not giving it to you.
Before
I don't want that,
GoofCon,
Johnny.
I mentioned, I was like, I might go watch Laker game. You go, good, you're not even invited.
Well,
He would say you're not even invited.
Because I read the comments and I see what people don't like it.
You kept saying we're not.
So I said for GoofCon, I'm going to listen to the listeners. Now I'm a listener. I listen to them, and I say that the feedback is they don't like it. They don't like it. Listen,
you're run by people that aren't you.
I respect the audience. Ever heard of it?
No, you don't.
You don't.
You sound off of them in the Patreon comments all the time.
We wait for you. We wait for you outside of your apartment all the time. You're like taking naps.
You're
in the
busy
middle
inside
of the
doing the
day.
box.
I'm writing
because you don't know how to go to bed.
I'm writing jokes at home.
No, because you drank 30 White Claws the night before.
No.
Not true.
You go, what?
What?
You go, how? Not true.
Oh, no.
No, you're in your apartment. You're doing the fentanyl lean, and we're outside banging on your
John's
door.
doing the Boston lean in front of
the Boston lean
in front of a fucking cast iron full of peanut shells.
I think somebody poisoned me last night.
What? That's fucking bullshit.
Joey.
Just a burnt chili pot. Just like this.
Joey, you're a lazy drug addict.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take GoofCon onto my own new Patreon, and we'll see how it does.
Have fun.
That will prove it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll do it.
Okay.
And then, so no more GoofCons on this, since it doesn't help.
No, well, it doesn't matter. The show's over.
It does help.
It doesn't. That's our last episode.
Look at that.
I've never
that
said it
Jewish
doesn't help.
weasel otter.
I've never said it doesn't help.
Dollar
Oh wow,
signs.
really? You're real anti-Israel when it comes to me, you piece of shit.
That little Jewish weasel otter.
Now all of a sudden,
as soon as the dollar signs start affecting him, the Jew comes out of it. Yeah.
I don't think we don't respect GoofCon. We all love it and think it's
Who
brilliant.
cares about
I
respect?
told you,
I'm talking about if people care about it. If people pay for it.
I just don't think I'm good on GoofCon.
Well,
I crumble
John,
under pressure.
Don't even worry about that. I think you're good on it.
I think we should.
I'll try again.
We should normally.
We'll see. We'll start a new page for GoofCon, and we'll see if anybody signs up. I could easily be wrong. We'll see.
We're not saying that.
The 200th episode, our last episode, we can't start a fight. Okay? This is the last time we're all going to be talking together like us. It's done.
Well, Connor, you think that nobody cares about it, right?
Actually, you know what? Everybody signed up for the GoofCon.
That's the problem. You act like we all are saying no one cares. We're just saying we don't think that it's the reason the Patreon is doing what it does.
No, I'm not saying it's 100% of the reason. I'm saying it has a little boost.
There is definitely a boost, and I've always said that.
That's all I was saying.
I believe that too. There is a boost.
There we go.
To me, it reads as natural growth.
Yeah, Connor's denying it. Top to bottom.
I'm staying out of this because I don't want a fucking argument on the last episode.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a silly
Come on,
argument.
it's the last fucking episode.
Why don't you buck up, pussy?
All right, it's the last fucking.
Why don't you buck
episode.
up, you fat pussy?
Doing a thing.
Jesus Christ!
Like it's the last episode.
All right, yes, and it's fine, and this is what we do here. I'm gonna give you a titty twister.
People like fights.
My nipples are
People
fucking
love a
hard
good
as
fight.
shit right now. This AC.
I love you guys so much. I truly want to say, like, this has been one of the greatest things going ever in my entire life.
Not to get gay,
I love you all so much.
Not to get gay, but I'm very grateful for you
I look
guys
forward
as friends.
I look forward to every Friday, and you know what? This is what I'll say. No matter what is happening in the world, no matter what is happening in my personal life, I always know that I have you guys, I have my friends, and when anything feels overwhelming, I think about all you guys, and it makes me feel so good that I have you, and I love you all so fucking much.
As a guy who's had a historically bad 2 years, I feel the exact same way.
Yeah.
What do you mean 2?
Do you mean 32?
Love you, bud.
Good night.
Hey, see you at 300, cocksuckers.
All right, folks. We love you. We love you all.
Cocksuckers. Bye-bye.
See you at the bar. Welcome to Hate Watch 200, everybody.
Welcome to Hate Watch 2.0.
We're at Tracks. John is eating.
Yeah, we're going to have the Obie and Anthony.
You just eating bread?
No, it's a baguette.
From where? Starbucks?
Starbucks has a little bit of ham on it.
Interesting.
Nice.
I didn't even know there was a Starbucks here.
Did you guys
right down there, buddy?
There was like an old there was an old serial killer / like probable pedophile that was like talking David and I's ears off.
He's right behind you.
Oh really?
I was
right
at the bar ordering these drinks.
He's here. Yeah, why don't you turn
At
the
John's
camera?
bar.
David, turn the camera. Turn the camera over to the guy. Get the guy. No. To the guy.
But so I was at John's bar ordering these drinks, and a chick at the bar said, "What are you guys doing?" I said, "We're doing a podcast." And she said, "Could I be on it if I show my tits?"
I
said, "Yeah, you
the
can."
answer is yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she goes,
She's
"Will you
in.
buy me a
She's
drink
in.
if I do it?
She's
Will you
in.
buy me one drink?"
What if this episode ends with us all titty fucking a homeless woman on the counter of John's bar?
Like the pinball table and that fucking.
I mean, so I walked up to the bar to get a beer, and the guy goes, "Bro, you look like that guy from SNL." And I go, "Which guy?" And he goes, "You know which fucking guy?" And I go, "Michael Longfellow." And he goes, "Yeah, bro." And I was
so funny that he's like a household
Don't
name.
play coy with me. You know exactly who I'm talking about. I was like, all right, I'll take it. It's fine.
Connor gets attacked from all angles, no
It's not
matter
attack.
what he does.
It's not an attack.
It's not an attack.
Because also that one goes way back. I've been compared to Michael Longfellow since I met him like 10 years ago.
But it gets to the point where no matter what anyone is saying you look like, it feels like an assault.
At least
People
he's
say
like
I
a-
look like Sebastian Stan all the
That's a
time,
nice one.
and I want to go, yeah, but shut the fuck up.
That's nice though.
They
That's
say
a good
Charlie Day all the
one.
time,
That's
and I want to go, yeah,
that
I get
that
it.
one's
but-
an,
Charlie
that's,
Day's-
that's
he's a
energy
good-looking
though.
guy.
That's energy.
Had the energy.
I get it.
You
I
look like
totally,
Sebastian Stan.
I understand both. I'm just saying there's something about, just don't even tell me. I don't like the lookalikes. It's like
Sebastian
easy.
Stan's the fucking Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Longfellow's not the worst. I hate when I get Logic. Logic hurts.
Yeah.
You know? I'm a big fan of that one.
Even when you get a nice one, though, it feels mean somehow.
It does feel mean. Feels
That's-
condescending.
You're biracial.
I'm biracial. I could say the N-word.
I'm biracial.
And I will.
I'm biracial.
And I will.
Not here. We have to remember we're not.
I'll say it here as loud as I can. I'm going to say the N-word at Union Station.
Immediately 8 guys jump on you.
I'm going to scream the N-word at Union Station.
Security, honestly, it's like pretty fucking slick here. I thought there'd be like
The
giant
bouncer here,
turds
Ryan.
everywhere. I thought this would look like India.
Dev, I got to be honest. I think you have to take the headphones out because I can't hear you. I think you're talking
Really?
too quietly. Yeah.
You're talking too quietly?
Yeah.
All right, I just have to monitor the sound.
I know.
I'll keep one in.
Yeah,
I'll keep one in. That's cool. That's
you're,
cool.
You're whispering.
I apologize.
The bar's empty. It looks nice though. It's a nice vibe in there.
It's a
I'm not gonna
lovely
lie.
bar.
Maybe we can move to the bar.
Lovely
eventually.
setting.
We love, dude. Moving to the bar would be.
We'll move.
Yeah, that'd be
ideal.
We'll wait for like the last guy to go, and then we'll go take over the counter.
That is
And
funny.
also, I mean, I think we should go over there and just have those people in the show a little bit.
I honestly
The music's
want to
loud.
get the bouncer over here because he's the funniest guy I remember.
Is it the Philly guy?
Yeah, the Philly guy. Hey, Ryan. Ryan, come here.
What a sigh. He's
So-
like, all right.
He
fuck.
hates this.
He's like, all right.
When you kicked that Mexican guy out earlier today, and he was yelling Fernando
By
at
the
you,
way, if you don't want to talk about this, you don't have to. But that was sound like a very good story.
you kicked out a Mexican guy.
Yeah, a Mexican guy. He said I wasn't American because I had blue eyes.
Well, really, that's odd.
That's the most American
It's the most
thing about
American
you.
thing there is.
I told him, well, I'll show you what American is.
It's beautiful. That's good.
Nice.
That's really good stuff, actually.
That's very good.
Legend.
I heard it. It was so funny. The bartender looks at it and goes, I think he just said he's going to show him what America is. And then threw him out of the bar. That's great.
Do you think has there been any ICE raids here?
No, dude. That'd be vicious. I want to let him
What
in
if
the bar.
ICE infiltrated a Dodger game?
Oh, it'd be like the Hindenburg disaster.
Wouldn't that be the place to go if your ICE?
Yeah, no, those guys are like Republican.
Yeah, that'd be my
Did you see that?
ICE headquarters should be Chavez Ravine.
They have ICE headquarters at Dodgers.
Yeah, the Elysian Valley. Yeah. You see that Bad Bunny's doing like a world tour and he's skipping the United States completely.
What's he doing?
He's skipping the United States completely.
I saw
and
that.
I feel like that is intentional of him like avoiding like an ICE raid because a Bad Bunny concert is like.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's the high, baby.
I mean, Bad Bunny.
You got to protect the high.
He needs to get it together. I don't know what he thinks. You know, he can't do that
He's
to this country.
Actually, Bad Bunny's a beekeeper. He's protecting the illegal immigrants.
I don't appreciate that type of slick movement from Bad Bunny. Okay, America brings in a lot of money for him. And
you were dying to pop your pussy at the Bad Bunny concert.
You know me.
You couldn't wait.
Connor, you know me well. You know me well.
Uh-huh.
I love Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
I love to pop ass.
You love to
at a
pop that sweet ass at a Bad Bunny show.
No, I just don't. I get it. But you do America.
Do America.
You're Bad Bunny.
Get your fans arrested. Do America.
Do America.
You coward.
Oh, do you think he didn't do it because he thinks people are gonna throw nets at his concerts?
No, I genuinely think that. I think he's
really?
I think he's like in on it. He's like,
I thought it was like
fuck
America. They're doing that.
No, I think it's him like protecting his fans.
Oh, okay. In that case, it makes sense.
It's like the beginning.
Cool, actually.
It's the beginning of Jurassic Park: Lost World, when they have like trucks and shit, and they got cattle prods.
Where's the dunce cap?
God damn it! Nobody remembers that movie?
You did bring the dunce cap.
I remember it.
Remember the catching all the dinosaurs?
Yeah, that was good.
Fuck you all.
That was one of the best.
Catch all the dinosaurs. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I realized that every time John does a riff,
that was a great joke.
That was fine. It was good. But I realized whenever John has undivided attention, we decide to ascend on him.
It is funny.
That was
it's
good.
because you know why? Here's why. It's because he loses confidence at the end of his joke.
Immediately. Yeah. I hate being in the spotlight.
By the way,
I need one of you to pay attention.
It feels like a balloon, like being deflated. Yeah. You know,
making Joey laugh is great. Making Devan laugh is great. Making Connor laugh is great. I can't have all of you looking at me at the same time. It's horrific.
I do love the evolution.
I'm glad you're in podcasting. That's really good.
All 4 white guys in public podcasting with mics. This is like this is what people's fear is. This is the evolution. Like this is the equivalent of like when you see like a fish turned into a frog and started crawling on the sand.
I actually feel really good about this. I thought I'd be nervous about it.
People's worst nightmare. Yeah. No, we're gonna do this all the time.
I thought I feel nervous about it, but I realized that like I've done stand up in so many bad bars that I'm like, this actually feels better than doing a bar show.
Oh yeah, you're the
David. By the way, could you do a 360 right now, just so people could see what this place is?
Get the inside over here, David. Get the inside of the bar here.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, this is honestly one of the prettiest buildings in Los Angeles.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, this is where
iconic. So many movies.
I used to fucking come here and drink, and I still do.
Still do, yeah.
I used to, but I still do.
I used to, but I still do too.
This was a telegram station.
A telegram station.
Yeah, telegram phone booths over there, and that was a magazine shop. And that was a.
And that's the restaurant.
No, that was a magazine shop. That was a post office. I know. But yeah, they found a dead body in a bag right up by the Wetzel's Pretzels in the 1940s.
Oh, in the 40s?
Yeah, this woman cut her husband up in Arizona and took a train over here, and they found his dead body.
God, I love old murder.
Oh, shit, that was her luggage?
That was her luggage. Wow. Her cut up husband.
That's sick.
That rules.
I did assume trash bag when you said that, but...
Oh, dude.
Makes more sense for
luggage. The worst part about historic train stations is that you imagine people are like going on like cross-country trips, like big romantic trips. Most people here are just like, I have to get back to El Monte.
No, yeah.
It's just like, nothing's romantic about it.
They're like Diamond Bar is waiting.
I have to wake up at 4 a.m. I gotta get back to Covina.
I'll be like, where are you guys going today? They'll be like, Anaheim.
Anaheim, yeah.
Great.
It's like no one's on. This isn't
my daughter lives in Carson City.
We're going to beautiful Corona, California.
A lot of people here are fresh out of prison.
Yeah.
And they're having their first drink, and then oftentimes you could watch them have their first drink and then go right back to prison.
Oh, yeah.
In a 5-hour span.
Right down
because the jail's down the street, so people get off and they come here, and they go like, I gotta get my life in order. I'm like ready to like take over.
And they come here for the first drink.
They get hammered, and one guy comes in red, and they go, "You fucking, are you a blood?" And then it's immediately back to prison.
Well, it's also
for
the
them.
fire is stoked by John being like, I don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah.
So your first drink back in society, John serving you your drink.
John has never de-escalated one thing in his life.
In my fucking life. Oh, by the way, this is a Trax bar at Union Station. Come by here, please.
Come to Trax
Come
and
to Trax.
check out what is the book.
It's not out yet, but
We'll do it
we'll give
next
a shout out
week,
when
next
it's out.
week,
But
next
just
week.
right now, we're just plug the bar.
What's the author's
basically.
name, or does he care? Does he want that?
Not yet. But just
Okay,
plug
okay,
the bar
okay.
right now, and then
Come to Trax Union
come to
Station,
Trax.
and when you do come, say why you came, so Johnny gets points.
And also
Johnny gets like big employee points.
Yeah, we might be here.
And
So
we
you
might. You
catch
never
us.
know. I
You
might
never
be in the
know.
corner if there's a good game on.
We might be potting here.
We all might be here.
It's gonna be
Who
crazy.
knows?
Look at this piece of equipment.
Is that yours, John?
We'll
Yeah,
see
it's
how
my
it
podcast.
sounds.
Shit, by
We'll
the way.
see how it
This-
sounds later. It doesn't sound great in my ears right now, but
Really?
Well, yeah, but it
They don't
sounded
want
good when
fucking
we were at
Dolby
the house.
Atmos. It's
Yeah.
a podcast. We're just talking.
You're
They don't
damn
need
right.
surround
For Christ's
sound.
sakes, they don't need goddamn surround sound.
Dolby Atmos.
Oh my God, look
It's
at
just
these
so
people.
funny. Imagine getting off a train from like Chicago,
And
and
you
you
see
show up
this?
in LA, and there's like 4 guys with microphones.
Yeah, get them, David, against their will. Get them against
I
their will.
keep getting looks from people
That's
just
right.
being like, "Look at these."
That's
LA
right.
cops."
Beautiful stuff.
I'm just listen. What do we do? That's the biz, guys. Listen, I didn't ask for this.
Everything out there is.
By the way, everyone
Huh?
here has an ad on fucking Backpage. Everyone here, even if they don't look
Even that
like
guy.
hookers, they're hookers. Like these guys are hookers.
Even Mike Ditka over there. has a
Mike,
hooker.
that guy charges money to teach you football
That
lessons.
sweet old man, that old lady, they're hookers.
That guy, this is and multiple shots on goal is real with him. Oh God, I love this place. We're gonna turn this into our new studio, Union
Yeah.
Station, historic Union Station in L.A.
Yeah,
We
love
are
it here.
L.A. and we will never stop being L.A.
I was actually reading a rumor that you're not even from LA.
Well, did you see that the guy that was saying that said he came out and he goes, "I was fucking around. I was like trying to get under
did
your
he
skin."
This guy's been trolling.
This one
Devin
guy just
for
kept
a
being like,
week.
"You're a fake LA guy. Devin's a fake LA guy. He's not even from LA. He's a fucking guy."
He's been trolling Devin for weeks, and it's been getting on Devin's nerves somehow, even though it makes no sense.
Well, that's the one thing Devin really, really loves is that he's from LA.
I know, but it's such an
I
undeniable
love LA.
fact.
I love Los Angeles.
It's such a confirmable fact.
Don't
that
you
he is
fucking act
from.
like it's like a thing we take for granted. We love our city.
Yeah, yeah. But I never get called out for not being here. That's why it's triggering you so much.
Yeah.
But
you took today.
it would bother me too. I'm just saying. I'm just explaining why it's bothering me.
Sure.
I mean, I get.
You're
I-
off the show.
I get called out for it all the time, and it does piss me the hell off. Actually,
Well, Tahunga's still LA
Because people
County.
don't
It's
even
LA
know
City.
what somebody.
That's what- that's what
LA
pisses me
City.
off.
People don't
It is LA
understand
City.
what somebody from LA is. They've never seen it in a movie. They don't. No one knows. It's just a
Yeah.
Mexican guy or a black guy from Compton. No one has respect for LA whites.
LA Whites, man.
Glendale.
and so,
Fucking LA whites.
I would say Tahunga's.
Sir,
I would say
come, please, sir, come.
Tahunga's
uh,
ultimate LA Whites.
Can Jet Jones come over? The guy that killed himself. The Adventures of
saying it at the
Jet
train
Jones.
station while a black
I'm in a
kid
train
walks by.
station yelling.
Nobody
no
respects
one,
LA whites.
LA whites. No one in this town respects LA whites.
White people just don't.
And
White
I'm
people
gonna say
need
the
to
N-word
bring
as loud
power
as I
back
can at Union Station.
to the white
We need to get
race.
together.
The white race.
We need to get together. Do things. We need to do things
Has
together.
anyone-
You get off a train and there's 4 white guys with microphones be like, "We gotta unify as whites. We're LA whites.
We're LA whites.
That's so funny.
Oh God, what a great town.
We're gonna get stabbed.
We're gonna get stabbed.
I'm sitting
David,
on
you
the
could
place.
set it down when it's like
David,
tiring.
David's
You don't
doing
need to
this,
do the
like-
whole thing like it's the fucking Revenant. It's all right.
You're right.
You're like trying to do all sorts of like Inarritu shots.
That looks great. That was nice.
No,
Come on.
no, I'm talking for him, for
No,
his
let
sake. He's
David
gonna
do
get
his
tired.
thing.
I don't
He's
want
like-
I don't want people to get angry at like having to hold it too long. David
Okay, okay.
David has a short.
Sure.
David's got
Conscientious.
By the
David's
way,
a
I love,
hothead.
I love David so much. He spends his days making weapons of mass destruction. And then
Yep.
he meets up with his podcast friends being like, I like to have fun also.
Yeah, he goes, you know what? Bombing children isn't the only fun I have. I like to watch people talk about bombing children.
David's getting calls from India right now.
Dude, we were dying the other night at Drugstore Cowboy.
When he told my dad he worked for... My dad my dad looked at David and he goes, he was like, you do?
What's the
and
timestamp?
David was like, yeah, and then my dad goes, okay. Well.
Johnny, what's the timestamp on that?
Wait, do you need this out of here?
Yeah, 14 minutes.
Yeah, you can't
14 minutes.
14 minutes, you can't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad.
What's wrong with that?
But
The name of the company, you said.
Whatever.
Well, it's just bleep it out.
No one knows who
Okay,
he
well,
is.
it's up to you guys. I'm just saying it for him. Hey, listen.
It was
bleep
killing
it out for
it
David.
was
Doesn't affect me.
It was killing us though because we were
I'm
like,
not bleeping it out, David, but I'm going to pretend right now.
because
We will.
Daryl was like asking about the job and he goes, so you like make the weapons? And David goes, no, I don't make the weapons. I make the navigation system. And me and David were like, no, I don't make them. I find them. That's what He goes, oh, you go big boom, boom, boom? Who cares? I find the motherfuckers that I apply the big boom, boom to.
I program the software that detects
a preschool.
Pakistani funerals.
He goes, no. I don't make the weapons, but I'm like a truffle pig for Muslims. Is what I am actually.
You know how kids are always playing hide and seek? I seek.
I'm really good at seeking.
I seek them.
I'm the best seeker of all time.
I'm a seek guy, not a hide guy. Or I don't drop the bomb either. I just find them.
Speaking of Sikh, India's really popping off lately.
Look at all these people leave, David. Get a shot of these people leaving. God bless them. God bless the Union Station.
Best people on
Look at them go. It's like the fucking Village people. You got a guy in a big fucking train fucking captain hat and a
We actually might be the first
and
to do like an Amagansett Press podcast.
Yeah, this is 1A.
It's a 1A pod.
This is 1A. If anyone has a problem with this, we're doing 1A.
Right now we're
1A'ing the shit out of them.
You can't trespass my eyes. If I can see it, it's a public
You know what's funny about people?
If we're out inside the bar.
Yeah. You know what's funny
this
about
might be
people
technically, but
at
out there we're
airports and at train stations is everyone's dressed in casual like athleisure wear. No matter who it is, they look like an athlete at a college walking around campus on his day off with their flip flops on and their Nike Tech pants. And but the person doesn't have anything to do with sports. They're like probably a serial killer.
Sure.
Or like a rapist.
Yeah.
Probably.
Here's the thing, like I know like people think like podcasts like get off on like talking about like rapists and pedophiles and murderers. The problem is most people are rapists, pedophiles, and murderers.
Most people in the world?
Most people in the world?
Secretly, at the least, secretly, most people are pedophiles.
You think most people are pedophiles?
No, I don't.
My wife says that. My wife says that most men
But
are
I
pedophiles.
kind of do, actually, in a weird way.
That's an
I kind of have a
anti-men thing.
feel because it comes out all the
She
time.
hates men. I've
Connor,
noticed
how
that
many
about
people
her.
have
My
you-
wife?
She doesn't hate men, but she is very much.
She loves men. She loves hanging out with men.
no,
She has a great time.
Can we talk about rape? How many people are rapists that come out? How many people that we thought are great people always are rapists?
yeah.
Everyone's a rapist. Everyone's raping their pants off.
Well, I feel like we've talked about this. I feel like we talked about this
People are raping
because
constantly.
I
Did
feel
you
like
stop?
No.
Devin is doing
We're
his
at
thing where he
Union
does his one man
Station.
show
There's a
in public.
beautiful, beautiful echo here. I love hearing
You're
rape
asking for
down
trouble.
the hall.
Spotlight on Devin, one man show, turns his head backwards.
I'm waiting to see a guy get out of prison right now, walk down the hallway. He just killed the man who raped his daughter. He's like done like 5 years. He's getting out. And Devin's like, we just all these guys are rapists. We're all just getting out of here. We're just chill little rapists, all of us.
Well, we do talk about it quite a bit, but it's like we know so many rapists.
Yes.
You guys
And-
know so many rapists.
Yes.
Everyone
Not
knows
me.
rapists.
These
Not
two.
me.
Yeah,
I don't know any rapists.
Johnny, you have never found out that they're going to die with it.
Well, there's nothing to gain by outing these people that you know.
I don't
Like,
know any rapists.
You do though.
You do. You don't know.
You know what?
Well, yeah, but
What I'm saying
I'm
is, like-
open about it.
I mean,
I'm
like,
open
I
about
don't
it.
know that they're rapists.
Well, so we're in entertainment, right? Like me and Devin did stand for years. So it's like when people are rapists, they get outed because there's a clout factor to that.
Unless they have
So,
goons
but
who
I-
intimidate.
But I
Well, once
wonder,
again, real quick,
how often in like any other industry, guys are actually rapists. I don't know if like entertainment's like an influx. There's more rapists. You know what I'm saying?
I got
Dodgers are playing.
Dodgers, baby! Yes! Yeah!
Was that a walk off?
Shohei.
Was it a walk off? What was going on?
I don't know. Well, it's a home run.
That's
Yeah,
Shohei,
Shohei just hit a homer. What's the score of the game? Fuck. What,
Damn, that
what-
was wild.
what is this?
Over and
David,
look.
go over and get the score of the game, will
Big
you?
Yamamoto fan.
Oh yeah, I guess David can check.
Don't turn it off. Keep it going. Keep it going the whole time.
Well, he's not supposed to film inside the bar, people.
He can film inside the bar 1A.
TV really quick.
We have
It's
permission.
private.
We have permission from the boss.
You don't know
He
what
told
A
us
at all.
not to film.
You
Well, if they
don't
ask him
know
to stop
1A
it.
at all. You can't go inside the place.
You can't go inside.
Wait, we're not allowed to actually film inside
a
there. I
private
thought we got like
That's fine.
permission. We're supposed to be out
I'm
here.
actually not quite sure if the owner of the business allows it. Do you still have to get the permission of the patron?
I think you have to get
Individual?
permission.
David, can you get a shot of the chairs upside down real quick? Yeah, see that is so John can sit on them.
I don't think
at the end of the night.
Yeah, I like to fuck the
Because
chairs.
he's gay as shit.
That, yes.
Right, folks?
Yes.
Hey, that's a good joke.
He is.
Hate Watch 200, everybody.
It's actually all four of
Check
us can
out the
sit on one
podcast.
chair.
We,
And fucking.
That's how we should do this.
So wait,
That's how we should be doing
Wait,
this.
when we got permission to film here, it was only like out here. We can't
I
film in
heard
there.
like we might have to have people sign releases if they're inside the bar.
He said just try not to get.
Just try not to get.
Yeah.
Devin's doing this real. Devin's being a real
You already told
Coppola
him
right
this.
now.
Yeah.
We already told you.
I didn't know we couldn't film in there.
I said like 3 times we
Yeah,
couldn't
he
film
told. He
people.
definitely
Hey,
told.
you-
He doesn't
when
listen
you
to
Well,
I
me.
don't listen to
I know, it's
you.
crazy.
Dolphin squeaks to me.
That was fun though.
No,
was a
we're
good
having
moment
we're
to
having a
catch.
good. That was good. Like this is an LA moment. Shohei.
What was the score?
Beer. I'm gonna get a water.
I'd love a beer. Yeah.
Okay. Debbie.
I'd love a
Get you
drink.
beer.
I'd love a drink.
I have a thank you,
Thanks,
Johnny.
pal. Thank you, buddy.
I'm not asking you because you're half full.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, what do you think about him? Should we get him off the show?
I can't hear you, dude. I'll be.
Should we get him off the show?
Yeah.
Heard that.
Oh shit! Quick, quiet.
Everyone, be quiet. John, you're the best member of the show.
By the way, John has toothpaste and a toothbrush in his bag. So.
Well, it's when you're homeless.
He's homeless.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
unbelievable.
Everybody here has that.
You know when John wakes up in the morning and he tells us he's been having horrible diarrhea? That means that he's been going into the hallway and shitting in a public bathroom the entire
By
morning.
the way, horrible is a. It's kind of like I don't like that word in front of diarrhea. It's kind of like a.
John wakes up every morning. He has wholesome diarrhea.
Yeah.
You're right. I shouldn't give
Don't
it a
disparage diarrhea.
negative connotation.
It's like a
Diarrhea.
subtle way to hate diarrhea.
I shouldn't give it a negative connotation. Man, there are people here with all their belongings. They are getting on trains. They are moving. They are going.
You know, I was embarrassed by this idea initially, but I realized we're like the least embarrassing people here.
We are the most normal people
Yeah.
here. We brought people want to understand how the electricity works.
Yeah,
People don't have batteries here.
for sure.
I'm surprised people haven't stolen the batteries out of the recorder.
Yeah.
They ripped the copper out of the cord.
They're selling the copper from the cord. Man,
I actually really like this.
This is lovely. It's very, very
lovely.
meditative.
I've always
What a
enjoyed
meditative
this
place this is.
No, I mean like doing the pod like this. It kind of
It opens
I feel
things
zen
up.
right now.
It opens things up.
Yeah. Feels like I'm doing a set for nobody.
How you doing, sweetheart?
I love you.
She wasn't even looking at you.
Well, she looked at me for a second. And look at that. Everyone's got a limp. Everyone's got
Kaiser Sose over
everyone's
here.
got a limp. Everyone's got an open wound.
God, I'm gonna go stand over there and see if I can hear you talk.
What'd you get me, buddy?
Everybody got IPAs.
Oh, thank you, man.
Beautiful.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Johnny.
IPA town right now.
Thank you, pal.
IPA
We're celebrating
town.
Connor's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, pal.
Thanks, buddy.
31?
31.
31, you old fucking
31.
geezer, you.
You're 32, right?
Yeah. 32. It's always nice when you match me and you're only a year younger than me. I hate being
Yeah.
2 years older than you.
When's your birthday? December, right?
August.
Pretty
far off.
Not even close.
Winter to summer.
Not even close. But also, it's so funny that like you're not that much older than me at all. But when we were young,
it was older.
When I met you when I was 19, and you can go to bars and I couldn't, I was
Yeah.
like, Devin's old.
Right. I never even thought of that.
And now
You're
I'm
right.
like, yeah, we're the same age.
Yeah, that's actually crazy to think about. You're right. I was going to bars and you couldn't.
There were so many open mics I couldn't go to because I legally couldn't.
Yeah. The first open mic I ever did, I was 17, and the guy was like, you can come and you can do your set, and then you have to leave every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that with the Comedy Store when I was young. I did a bringer show at the Belly Room.
By the way, I walked over into like the middle of the hallway to see how loud we were, if people could hear what you were saying, if you said something too crazy. It's not as loud as I thought.
No,
it
you,
was.
guys, no, you guys are being also very quiet.
Yeah, we're all being. We're being lovely.
I was a little bit paranoid.
We're being lovely gentlemen.
You guys are being very hush hush. Actually,
I was being paranoid.
Hush.
This is actually the quietest I've ever seen Devin at a bar.
Well, it's because I got the earpiece in. I'm
I
trying
know.
to like gauge if you guys are even coming on.
But no, I did it's actually very funny. I was 17 years old. I was doing a bringer show at the Belly Room. And they would only let me in for my set, and I had to leave right afterwards. And the guy ushering me in was none other than Luke Schwartz. And he was an
the great Luke
absolute
Schwartz.
dickhead to me.
Who was recently wrong.
Has he ever not been a dickhead to anybody?
But it was
though?
funny because like I eventually made like a friendship with the guy. But I remember from when I was like 17 years old, I'm like, oh, you're the guy who was like making fun of me for being a child and trying to do a set in the Belly Room. And I was like, God damn.
Well, Luke's like 58 years old.
Yeah, he looks good for 58 too.
No, come on.
Okay, I love Luke.
He's also the best. He's actually
Shout out
quite
to Luke
nice.
Schwartz, one of my favorite people on earth.
Can't believe what they did to him at the Comedy Store.
Don't bring it up. I don't know.
It's known by now.
It's known, but like it's not our place.
Yeah, fired from the Comedy Store.
It's not our place. It's not our place.
They fired him. He was a 10-year-long employee. They fired him.
Oh, relax.
No, it's known.
No, it's
public.
fucked up. And honestly, we are coming for the Comedy Store.
Don't do that to Luke.
Don't do
go
that.
to war with the
Don't do that
Comedy
to our
Store.
baby boy. You don't do that to our baby boy.
Our sweet baby boy.
That's our baby boy.
I actually do love Luke.
Of course.
I love how this turned David into fucking. Like, he thinks he's doing the Copa shot and the
What?
good
Look at
fellas
him.
tonight.
He's doing, like, Dutch angles.
David's so excited to break out of the corporate fucking mold. He's like, oh, I'm not making bombs that kill children. I'm a filmmaker tonight. The amount of times he's moved it.
Yeah.
God
Man,
bless
I
you.
just realized.
I told him.
so
By the way, I
rude
also
of you.
told him to move it.
You're so rude.
I also.
by the way. He's doing us such a
No,
huge
I'm
favor.
this is a classic thing in terms of comedy. You tell somebody to do something, then you go, "What are you doing, you nut?"
Yeah.
Hey, comedy, you queef. What do you want from me?
There you go.
Yeah.
Break it out of his shell a little bit.
Johnny, why don't you bring anything to the table?
I'm actually just like weirdly.
You're
I'm just-
nervous.
I'm at my job.
You're-
you know
you're
what I mean?
job
It's like I'm in.
But we
I'm like
got
looking
permission.
around.
We're gonna
I'm
have.
pissed.
We're gonna
No,
have.
I'm not
Twenty
nervous about that.
minute
It's just I'm at my place.
It's
of
weird.
employment.
It
It's
is
a different
weird.
type of
No, I
mindset.
know,
I
I
don't
know.
drink here. Like,
We're gonna have to
it's
promote
it's a
your
different kind of
your
mindset.
boss's book.
We will eventually when it comes out, and we're gonna get
For
we're
getting
gonna get
access
crazy.
to
That was the agreement that we
That was the
made. We said
agreement.
we'll eventually promote your book if we're allowed to do
as
this
much
here.
as possible.
Also, by the way, before we got here, we were sitting at Devan's house, and I was like taking a piss or so. I was in the bathroom. I overheard a conversation where John was yelling at Devan, going like, "All right, dude, if we fucking go here, you can't say shit to me for like a fucking year
Hell yeah.
about
Hell
anything, dude. Like if I get us in there, now you can't complain to me about anything,
For a
dude."
month. For a month.
For
I
a
said.
month.
For a
You said
month.
1
I said,
month. Yeah, but-
bullshit. No shit for a month.
You buy
I don't
yourself
even
a
know what
month.
that means.
You bought yourself 1 month.
I bought myself 1 month
you
of
can't
no
see
bullshit.
anything
It's so
negative
cute
at all.
that John thinks I register. Like anything
Like he'll keep
he's
that,
saying to me, like
yeah.
I'm going to be like, okay, man, I'll remember, never.
He looked shook. You look shook.
kidding me?
You look shook. You look shook.
Did I look shook?
Okay, please.
I just
Stop,
wanted-
please.
I
You went,
wanted
okay,
your
please.
help. I wanted your help with the
okay.
wires.
Anything you want.
Possum.
You went, please. Okay. I
He
swear
was
to
playing
God.
possum.
Oh my God, just don't hurt me. That's
He's
what you're
playing
doing the
Otter.
entire
I
time.
just wanted your help with the wires.
I gave you. I went downstairs. I thought you were yelling from upstairs. I'm gonna say. I thought you were up there.
I
and didn't
actually
find
was
you.
yelling for help in
It
the
was
studio.
crazy.
You
I
guys
went
all.
upstairs.
The minute we end recording, everyone leaves and just like fucking like throws
bet that
shit
makes
and
sense.
like,
Good thing upper
farts and
decker.
takes dumps. And I'm down there every week, like fixing
actually
things and
hover on
grabbing
farts.
wires and like all right, like turning this off and taking the thing out and all that.
Yeah.
And, which I don't mind, but like this week I was like, well, guys, we're going to do a thing. Everyone left immediately. John was the only. John, my Maurice. My beautiful Maurice.
Yeah, it's
my
cool.
beautiful
I
Maurice.
just set up the bar, hang. I get my
No,
equipment.
you have one job. Listen,
He's my beautiful Maurice.
he's my beautiful Maurice too.
You guys have to fight over Maurice's now.
He's my Maurice.
He's your.
mine.
He's actually more your Maurice.
Thank you.
It's a good.
I love you,
Maurice.
Joey.
I love you too, buddy.
I'm both.
You know,
your
you and
Maurices.
I think you and I might be the greatest duo of all time.
What about John? I agree, but that's so mean to John.
It's fine. I don't even want to be in the duo.
Well, no, but I'm saying like on a. Well, Johnny and I have never been in like we never made videos together. You know what I mean?
we
Like,
definitely did many times. It's totally fine.
Not
Your first
fully-
videos were with me before you met Joey, but it's good.
not fully alone.
Yeah, a few times. Yeah,
That's so mean. You did.
Well, I think Joey's a better actor.
that's fine. That's fine.
John's actually
But-
very
but
good.
Johnny's very good.
But you and I out on the town, if you and I had like an Insomniac show out on the town, it'd be
That'd
the
be
greatest
insane.
thing ever made.
insane.
Well, Johnny's
It'd be
like
the greatest
Anthony
thing
What
ever
are you
made.
doing right now, Bozo?
Remember Chicago in New Orleans when you said the N-word to a black guy?
Oh yeah.
Over and
Oh,
over
that was
again?
nuts. Well,
By
you
the
gave me
way-
permission.
By the way,
Yeah.
I'm kind of close to booking a New Orleans trip for myself.
Do it.
Because
By
I'm
yourself?
a fucking
Alone? Solo?
I got nothing these days.
God, that's sad.
And
that's pathetic.
I want to book it where like, how about you guys come with me and we do a week in New Orleans and we record and we walk through the town and we do like
I
some
mean, with this
fucking,
bad boy, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't
We can
even
walk around.
You
with
know
it.
what? After this, I might buy better shit because this I don't know. This
shut
is
up.
John.
What are you talking about?
No, this is
We'll
good
see how it
hard
sounds.
tech.
I'm gonna see how this
John's got
sounds.
some-
But
I swear to God, through my mic headphones, it sounds amazing. You got shitty headphones right now.
try it.
Hello,
no, the
hello,
headphones
hello.
So, yeah,
are
like,
shit.
I-
it's
Wait,
not the
hold on.
audio.
What the hell? That sounds fine, bro. I don't know. What
You
you're
don't think it
tripping
sounds a little
You got
blown out?
airplane
No, it doesn't
headphones,
sound
by
blown
the
out.
way.
Yeah, I'm using skull candy.
You're using
But-
skull
Oh,
candy.
Joey, it's skull
You're
candy.
the
so
only
you
guy who
can-
buys
Sorry,
skull
man.
candy headphones.
They're for the Southwest flights, cocksucker.
Get the Amazon fake Beats. Those are good.
David, I love you so much. Thank you for doing this.
Dave, you're the best guy ever.
Sounds
You're,
pretty
you're
good
my
today.
favorite person on earth.
I'm no Rick Rubin, but that sounds fine to me.
Where did Connor go? Connor's like having sex?
There he is. He just pissed. He's having sex.
Connor made a friend.
Connor's talking to Hannibal.
What? You want to be on a podcast?
How you doing, buddy?
Oh.
What was that about, Connor?
He just got mad at you.
He got mad at me. I don't know.
You talking to your wife's
What
father?
did you do? What was he mad about?
That made no sense.
I
What'd he
think
say?
he thought you were calling him gay because he was talking to a man because he was African.
Wait, he got mad at you?
Yeah, he
I
did.
I don't know. It was
He
very
did. He
confusing.
walked away mumbling, and you.
like,
What just happened?
That made no
brother.
sense. I walked by the guy and he goes, "Are you David?" I thought he said Devin. I was like, "Devin, no." And he goes, "Okay." And I was like,
No,
"You
he's
look-
on the phone.
Yeah, I know, but he was like talking to me.
Oh, really?
He looked at me and goes,
He's just stressed out from traveling and just like
Oh.
sassed
and
you a little bit.
was
That's
so
my
conf-
theory.
I was like, I'm not.
That
no,
guy
I'm
looked
not.
like he was stressed out because his children are getting their arms chopped off right now. And
That was so weird, though. I was like, no, I'm not David.
He's
I-
looking,
I-
he can't remember where he buried his blood diamond.
he doesn't.
that was Jimon Hansu.
I didn't know he was upset at you. He seemed like he was having a great time.
I already poured the beers. I'm gonna charge him for another round, and then I'll. Are you doing the close right now? Yeah. Okay.
Can
yeah,
I
I
do
got
one more
you.
of these beers?
Yeah,
the
I got
trackside.
Yeah, we'll do one more of
thank you.
everything. Just bring it all.
No, I don't get that. That was confusing. I don't know if he was on the phone.
Imagine he hated
But,
you because you're you.
That happens quite a bit.
You're a white guy that looks like you, and that black
I thought
guy
he
was,
was asking me a
not having a
question.
good time with you because you're you.
I thought he was asking me a question. I think
He
was
would
like-
hate me too. He'd
I thought he was
probably
like,
turn
are
on
you-
me.
Hateable face. By the way, not to me. I love
Connor looks
to me
like-
is the most lovable person, but I've seen somehow like in the wild, so many people like see you and just don't like you.
Yeah, I know.
Just by your looks. I
Because
don't
Connor
know why.
looks like he fucking throws his wife off yachts. He looks like a double Jeopardy guy. Like
Yeah.
Connor looks like untrustworthy.
I don't think I even look like that.
You kind of do.
He's like Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy guy.
Yeah.
You look like Double Jeopardy.
I don't see it. I'm like unkempt. I wear a hat. My hair's flipping
Connor,
out.
nothing you can do will ever escape.
That mustache.
What
is
do I
not
even
helping.
fucking
the
do? I
shell
don't
that you were
get
born
it.
in.
You're
There's
just
nothing-
handsome
what-
and you have a nice
Connor,
life.
you know
and
what?
people
Not
hate
even like,
that.
but I'm not
Look at
handsome
that
in the way.
mustache, though, too.
It's-
That's not
I'm not
helping.
like handsome in the way that it would be like stunning. And
You're
it,
a
like, puts
solid,
people
good-looking
off.
guy.
I'm good
You're a
looking.
You look like a
good-looking
bro,
guy.
I
You
guess.
got
But like,
you're nice.
well,
you
I
have
don't
a
know
nice
what.
life.
I'm not walking around like I'm fucking.
You look like a bro, I guess.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
I'm not Brad Pitt.
No,
Sure.
but it's like it's just, dude, Connor. There's just some sort of like, what is the thing? It's called a physiognomy or
Yeah.
what is the phenotype that I
The
see?
phenotype,
the,
the Irish
the
phenotype.
retards
Oh
on,
my
on the
God.
internet say the phenotype. You
This
have
is
Thank you,
Peter.
my friend.
Oh my
Peter,
God,
thank you so
Peter's
much,
the best
buddy.
guy
ever.
much.
Peter, how long have you known me?
A little over a year and a half.
Thank you so
Holy
much,
fuck,
sir.
that's
God bless
crazy.
you.
That's insane.
What are your thoughts on him? Like, get 1 out of 10. Be honest.
1,000.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Come on now.
That's lovely.
I'm the
Has he
laziest
ever-
bartender here.
Has John ever said a story to you where you have thought, like, I don't know if this really adds up?
Not off the top of my head, no.
You're trying to feel like you're a liar.
He's like, is John a bad guy?
Are you a bad person that lies constantly?
By the way, John's never lied to me. I was fishing for something to try to for the pod, but yeah, no. So like 10 out of 10 or 1,000 out of 10, it's like
1,000 out of 10.
good. Yeah, I agree. He's 1,000 out of 10 to me too, and he's never lied once. I was trying to get something because we're sitting here trying to do good pod.
This is the guy we're supposed to see Ashley with.
Huh?
We're supposed to-
shit!
Yeah, that's
Three Inches
Peter.
of
I was
Blood.
saying, he's the nicest guy on earth.
Oh, you're a big fan of the band.
Yeah. He's also the hottest Viking metal band guy ever on earth. He has
Yeah, you're a
what was
stud.
the band you're in?
Mortal Wound.
Mortal Wound. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the Vietnam band.
That's the one I want to see. Mortal Wound, his band's pretty big.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, no, he looks like a.
Ash would have loved to have met you, by the way. He is like anybody that knows who he is. He's like thrilled, and he's like the nicest guy.
Shout out Ash.
One of my favorite bands in like 9th and 10th grade was 3 Inches of Blood. So.
Really?
3 Inches of Blood.
That's awesome.
If they come back, please, if you make it, they'd love to have
I mean,
you.
if you guys hung out, it would have been like the Parent Trap. Like they'd be like,
Same look. You guys look exactly the same.
Yeah, it is literally a sea of Peters in the audience. It's like white Peters, Mexican Peters. There's like one black Peter there in the entire crowd.
And I'm all of them in between. you
There
know?
we go. Thanks, man.
Thank
Sure,
you, brother.
thank you,
buddy.
Appreciate you.
Oh fuck! I didn't get
Oh,
you
thank
one,
you.
David Cox. You want another one?
Get him another beer.
Give me the beer.
Okay, thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter. Hey, you're back. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I've been here a while.
What's
Yeah.
what is your life? Just what is
What are you up to?
what is
what's
a
going on with
regular
you?
day for you, sir?
No, not at all.
No.
Devin
All right.
goes, what is your life?
Yeah, it's an 8.
Have a good night, sir. God bless you. God bless
Night,
you.
man.
Devin, you got to have a better
That was
approach,
a
but
terrible-
that was horrible.
In
That was so
in 5
abrasive.
minutes, Vitali and Ty Dolla $ign are gonna like pepper spray that.
By the way, have we
Akon shows up playing Locked Up.
That guy.
You know
that guy-
what?
That guy's going down. He's a big pedophile.
Can we move?
That guy's a big pedophile.
Never mind.
That guy's a giant pedophile.
Can we move into the bar because they got a mop out here?
So I guess
Actually, is it
pause
cool if we
or
move into the bar and then Ryan can mop out here? Okay, cool.
What?
it's pretty clean out here.
I'll mop. Well, basically, I don't want to mop later. That's all I'm
We'll just
saying.
mop this. We'll mop this part.
Yeah, no, nobody needs to.
Look
mop
at that.
tonight.
Teeth
Yeah.
gets it.
He's actually the man.
You're
He's
the
the
one mopping.
He's the bar
You're
director.
mopping.
John is such a
thank
nervous
you.
Nelly.
I am. I'm all nervous.
John
get
is
it.
so nervous about a job that he keeps saying he wants to quit.
Don't.
Don't say that.
do that 4 months before I do. Dude, it's only a job I've ever 8 fucking years and I'm the...
God.
Would you stand up for yourself?
Stand up for yourself for once.
For once in your life.
That's crazy. Yeah.
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 What a great add-on to that. That was great, man. That was
Fuck you all. Fuck you all. Suck my dick, all of you. Suck me.
Does Starlink make a dunce cap that we can?
Oh, really?
Can we get like a virtual dunce cap for this guy?
Starlink have a dunce cap?
No.
Johnny,
I don't know.
relax. He's been
am
so
relaxed.
on 10
I'm gonna
all
massage
day.
John.
All day.
I would
all
love
day.
Can I do it?
Yeah,
He
hold
called
on.
me like
Come over
5
The way
times
the way
today.
you were texting us today, I was like, you gotta chill.
I was so
dude.
annoyed by the way he texted me. I hated him.
Oh, Devin, pick up your goddamn phone.
Well, you also you're bad at that.
Joe, you can do better than that, bro.
Where's your
If someone calls you, just answer the phone.
When you called me the other day, I was literally in the shower.
Yeah, but it's been a million
Devin's
times.
the worst at picking up the fucking phone. It's insane.
I'll call you, you won't answer, and then you'll text me the second the phone call ends, and you go, what's up?
It turns into a thing where, like, I know people think I'm doing that, and I go, that's actually crazy. I didn't know I got a call.
It's crazy. Every time I call Connor, he picks up.
Yeah.
Every time Connor calls me, I pick
Also,
up.
I'm a big phone call guy. I love talking on the phone.
I hate phone calls,
I
but
love
I'm not actively looking at your call and like letting it go. You, I do.
Yeah, I know.
I screen.
I know this.
Well, yours I do.
I watch your calls and I watch them and I go, you motherfucker.
You know, I don't call
I watch
you.
them come in and I
I've never
watch
not
them.
called you for
dumb
good
fuck.
reason.
What are you calling me
I've
for
never-
again? Every morning you call me. Every
No, I
fuck-
don't. What? He's literally complaining how I don't fucking hang out with him anymore.
You were just complaining
He
about
literally
how
just
you never
complaining how I never call him. And now he's talking about how he screams
because
all my
I
fucking
know the
calls.
call is a bullshit. It's a bullshit.
What if
fucking,
it's not?
What if he wants to watch a movie with you?
Yeah.
You're the boy who cried wolf.
No, because I know when John calls me, it's always like
I just realized
it's always like, hey buddy,
So yeah.
I don't sound like that.
I hang up and I go, yeah, that.
I don't do that.
I go, yeah, that. Whatever.
Devin's a hen. He doesn't pick up my calls. He complains about
I
something.
don't screen Connor's calls. When Connor called me the other day, I genuinely wasn't in the room.
I will say
I was doing laundry. I was doing laundry.
I will
You're
say
breaking all
I
your
think you
fucking
pick up-
underpants with shovels.
Out of all the times I called you, maybe like 10% of the time you picked up.
I don't like. I
Yeah.
don't like what a call does.
Now we're getting to the truth. Now we're getting to the
so
truth.
much more efficient. Yeah, you're admitting
Now we're getting
it.
the truth.
It's so much more efficient. I'm trying to make plans
4 pages
here.
of text can be solved with one call.
Exactly.
I'm not screening your calls. I'm screening your calls a lot.
You complain how I never call you anymore. And now you're screening my calls.
No, I wasn't. I never complained about calls. I don't want to call.
Now you're complaining about
You're complaining about them as we speak.
I like in person, bitch.
In person? How do I get in person? What do I just show up to your fucking house without calling you, cocksucker?
Also, Dev is like
Come over.
Dev is also like the most like proficient texter I've ever like texted with, where he'll get like paragraphs. Where I'm like, how did you even format that so quickly?
I'm a writer.
You're a writer, but it's also like I'd rather just talk on the phone. I have 3 friends in New York. I talk to them on the phone for like hours at a time every week.
We're not in New York anymore, Connor. So it's time to get over that.
Hey, forget about New York.
I'm saying they're long distance friends.
I'm down the street.
I'm gonna call them.
Why don't you come over?
I will say.
Why don't you come over and look at your baby boy?
I call you to be efficient.
How about you guys? You know, Joey and I never call, and I see Joey more than anybody on.
By the way,
Earth.
I'll say every time I
Well,
call
you drive to his house. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. It's a $20 Uber to get to your place.
Sure.
$20 Uber
And
to get to your place.
who made the decision to have to take Ubers?
Doesn't matter.
Was it because you had a motorcycle that crashed?
Don't matter.
You dumb fuck?
Don't matter. Point is,
Don't
we're
matter,
here now.
don't matter,
We're here
don't-
now. We're here now. I gotta take $20 Ubers.
Chill a little bit. Drunk retard.
No. How dare you?
It's a $20 Uber. To solve it now, here and now, you are pissed.
I'm gonna buy you. How about I buy you a car? Do you want a $5,000 car? I'll
Give the
literally
jalopy.
I'll literally buy you a jalopy.
John, real quick, it's like I'll buy you a 2006 Toyota Yaris.
John, real quick.
I will. I'll buy John a car.
The cheapest man I've ever met is offering to buy you a car. So
That's crazy. He's not going to do it. He'll never do
Don't
it.
do the whole cheap thing. When am I being
Do
cheap?
it. Accept it.
I
Accept the
buy
deal.
you shit all the fucking
Accept the
time.
deal.
no, you don't.
Yeah, buy me a car.
He said yeah.
What is this? What are you talking about?
I buy you stuff way more than you buy me stuff.
That's not true.
bikes.
Absolutely true.
That is not true.
It's absolutely true.
I buy stuff all the time. You always come in and you go, I got it. And I go, all right.
So then I buy it.
Right. Well, why are you doing that? I'm about to buy it.
No,
so
you
now
don't-
you're trying to look like a good guy for
No.
does this.
getting
No.
in
Does
front
this.
of it.
He does this.
Devin-
No, it's actually like kind of crazy. I'm always trying to buy you stuff, and you get in front. You go, I got it. I go, well, all right.
It's insane.
You did it today at the liquor store. I was like about to buy it, and you go, I got this.
No, that's a natural course because you bought the Guinnesses. So I go. I'll buy the thing.
So it's as if I'm buying stuff, and you're
So
trying to make up for
It's
it.
as if I was intentionally letting you buy the Guinnesses because like it's about time
You're
Devin
trying
buys
to
me
make
2
up for me
beers.
buying things.
No.
I'm still mad
That's
about you
actually
never.
what you
I'm
just said.
still.
No. You never actually offer your card up ever.
That is not true.
It's
I
very
bought
true.
you and your wife dinner in fucking Austin like multiple times.
We bought you dinner like 3 times.
When?
Went to Murray's Tavern. I bought you dinner there. I bought you drinks a lot of the time.
And I go-
also buy you coffee every
and
single
Connor
morning.
does this.
great.
Connor
I also
does
bought him coffee every morning. And there's one morning I was like, can you please offer to buy the coffee? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's 5 mornings in a row I bought him
I
coffee.
walk up to the counter every time with my card in hand. Connor is doing this to keep some sort of
Devin's
like
card in his hand is
to
it
keep
right
some
out
sort
of
of
his pocket.
power
No,
over me.
no.
Connor loves this to keep some sort of power over me.
Devin,
I literally
Even
pull my
that's true,
card out
Devin.
every time, and I walk
The
up to
adult
it,
thing to do-
and Connor goes, no, I got it. I go, all right.
The adult thing to do is you insist. You never once insisted.
No, I don't
Adults
insist.
Adults insist.
You gotta insist.
And
Well,
adults
you're
insist.
playing a game.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
play
I'm playing-
games.
I'm
I don't
playing
play
games.
games with me.
I don't play games, bitch.
Adults insist. They go, let me get this. No, I got this. No, let me get this.
Oh,
That's
so
what
this
they
is
do.
interesting. This is like actually like all I wanted to hear. Connor is playing fake adult games. He's trying to.
It's not fake adult games.
Everyone does
Connor
this.
is cosplaying.
Everyone does this stuff.
Connor's cosplaying as a married man. He's like now like he's learning.
I'm not. I am a married man.
You just. but you're cosplaying as a married man financially, and you're doing the whole thing where you go,
I'm not
let's see,
cosplaying as anything.
let's see who's gonna put their cord down.
I'm a married man, and we have a
Let's
dual
see,
income
like
that's
it's like
doing
a
very well.
fucking indie movie. I always pull my card out and I'm ready to pay, and when you say no, I go, all right, what? Okay. I pull my card out every time.
Well, also
this
because
is bullshit.
No,
You're
it's
doing
not,
it on camera.
It's
this
not
is
bullshit.
nuts.
It's not bullshit because you also make a fucking stink about it when you pay for shit.
No, I don't.
Only guy in the friend group who's made a stink about you paying for shit.
Because I'm a funny guy and I make jokes about prices.
I bought apps for us hundreds of times. Hundreds of times.
And it's insane to buy apps and not talk about it.
Am I right? Because I'm fat.
Am I right though?
No, you're not right. This is actually annoying.
He makes a
this
stink
is
about
actually
it.
annoying.
He makes a stink about it.
This is actually
You telling
bullshit.
me. You telling me.
Because I literally pay for shit a lot,
You don't.
and you pretend it's nothing's happening.
You never do it.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Hold on.
You do it like a fraction of the time.
I pull my card out every time, and you
Special app.
purposely jump in front of it to have this moment on the podcast right now.
That's not
You
true at all.
literally are doing this to have
That's
this
not-
moment.
that's not true
I pull my
whatsoever.
card out every time we go up to the counter. I buy you coffee all the time.
No, you don't.
You buy me coffee all the time.
Dude, you never buy me coffee.
We trade off. Well,
No, we don't.
by the way, you're the only one that needs coffee all the time.
See, that's the 7-Eleven argument. I don't like that argument.
That's crazy.
You guys
That's
are
the
the ones
7-Eleven
that
argument.
need
It's
shit
insane.
constantly done for them.
Listen.
I am always willing to pay. And by the way, you don't get a say in this, faggot, because when I would do that, I had no money. I have money now. If I was hanging out with you, I'd always buy your coffee. Connor's doing this thing. This is outrageous.
You're annoyed.
Actually, this is a little outrageous.
You're annoyed.
This is a little outrageous.
Shut up.
I'm always trying to buy you shit, and you
You're
always
not.
you come in at the end and you go, "No, I got this."
By the way,
all right.
I never come in the end. I like wait in the line and I go, let's see who goes to the counter first. Because that's the guy who's paying for
always
it.
have my card out on my
You
wallet.
kind of meander behind the counter a little bit for a while. And I go,
I'm
all
tapping
right,
my
let's
card
go
on my
fucking order the
wallet,
thing.
waiting.
All right.
And you do it.
They're fighting right now, Joey,
Here's
and
the
I don't know
thing.
how to solve
No. Connor
What's the big
loves
fight?
this because it
Connor called
dates
Devin
back.
cheap.
Connor thinks he's
Devin
in like.
cheap.
Connor thinks he's in an episode of like High
That
Maintenance or
fight's still
something.
happening. Watch out! What's up?
Yeah,
It's back there. It's back there to the right.
You're cute as hell, by the way.
You are a sweet piece of puss. A sweet angel. No, Connor is actually like trying to throw me under the bus on camera right now, and
I'm
this
not.
it's actually ridiculous. I am.
You are the cheapest guy in town.
Thank you.
I am not.
I love you. I love you so much.
It's no
cheapest guy in town. It's
You want to
unbelievable.
know
Devin, how could you
You
know
want to
it?
know what you guys are doing?
You're good
Devin,
with money.
You guys are doing.
Devin,
You
you're
guys
good
are.
with
You
money.
guys are
Let's
doing.
put it like
this
that.
day. You are very
You guys are
frugal.
doing this thing. You guys are doing this thing where you guys are using
We're
an
doing
old.
this thing.
You're
We're observing your behavior.
Why don't
By
you
the way,
listen to me?
Devin, you're the only guy I've ever met who's like, can you Venmo me for that thing? Which is insanely.
When have I
do it
ever?
automatically at
When
this
have I
point.
asked you to Venmo me for
Like the
something?
mozzarella sticks at the place we went to last
When
night.
have I asked
You
you-
ate 6 of them, and I ate 4 of them. Could you please give me an extra $2?
That's not true.
That's what you. That's the kind
I
of
don't.
stuff
I
you-
literally don't.
You
do
do
that.
stuff
I think
like that.
I think I've slowly since
I
I've been
let
back
so
beat this
many
out of you a little
Venmos
bit.
go.
But when I first moved back, I was like, are we gonna Venmo each other for every fucking beer? This is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's you.
Well,
That
I
is
didn't,
you.
I didn't have anything then.
When I moved back, you had something. What are you talking about? You had lemon party money.
No, I didn't. I don't think Lemon Party started when you moved back.
What do you even talk about at this point? Yeah, lemon party was like well
All right,
off
maybe if
to
it
do
did,
well,
but I was
yeah.
still fucking. I'm still gathering myself.
No, Dev, it's not about like who has more
And
money.
what are you talking about?
You have like a fundamental problem with like checking each other's incomes or like who paid for what and when and
It's
where.
not even a problem. It's actually financially responsible.
It is.
No, I don't. Lately, in the last year, I have made a conscious effort, and you
I have
still.
noticed you've started to get better.
You've gotten better.
And what I'm saying
I'll say
is,
you've
you
gotten
guys
better.
are using this against. You guys are using a past
Your
version of
old
myself
thing.
against me.
You've
So
got-
then it'll never change.
still-
Because
it's-
now
it's
I'm
still-
never paying for anything.
It's still very recent.
You're done.
It's still very
You're
recent.
done, and you're done.
You're
No,
done.
I
Guess
think-
what? No more goof gone. You're done.
I will say, I think there's a thing with you. I think it's a single child syndrome.
It's scarcity.
Where you're
it's
a
when you grow
little-
up in a house where somebody's always reminding you, we don't
My
have this,
dad
we
would
don't have this.
always be like,
Yeah.
"We have no money."
You're a single kid.
Yeah.
Also, I had that too, but like.
That's, by the way, that's why I spend
not
all my
afraid
money
of-
down to $0,
dad's
and
generous,
Devin is
though,
always
right?
back.
My dad's not
This
generous.
is now
Really?
actually
No.
a real
Interesting.
compliment. Like, Devin is good at saving and, like,
keep not spending on
Yeah,
stupid stuff.
I'm terrified of having like
even
nothing.
like on a Postmates. Devin will be at my house like after the gym.
He always
sometimes,
finds the best deal.
and he'll be sitting there thinking like he'll be saying out loud like, "Man, I want to eat." He's like, "But I really shouldn't spend on this damn." I'm like, "Dude, it's $18. You could get a meal for yourself." Not even for me. It's not even for others.
Yeah.
That's just he is a financially responsible guy.
Devin has shifted from early 20s cheap
but
to
I
financially
want
responsible.
Connor. It's actually annoying to me that Connor is acting.
You
this
are
way.
fundamentally flawed when it comes to being like thoughtful for
but-
other parties.
And you're fundamentally
I'm
flawed
not.
in the fact that this won't change no matter what I do. Because
Wait,
now
what's-
you're
no,
dead
no,
set on
no,
this.
no,
because I've been actively trying to be better about this.
Devin, and I'll give you this.
And you're still bringing
I'll give
this
this
up.
little crumb. You've gotten a little better. But still, you are like known amongst the friend group of the guy who never brings anything to an event. You show up empty-handed no matter what.
Bringing things to an event is retarded.
No, that's
totally
retarded. That's
performative, and I will
insane.
never bring
It's
anything to an
insane.
event.
That's insane.
It's idiotic.
What about you go to
I
Thanksgiving?
will buy the food later on
You
on
gonna bring a pumpkin
Postmates when
pie?
everyone's like actually needs it and they're drunk. But bringing food and watching it not be eaten, or bringing the 12-pack of beer and watching nobody drink it, pisses me the
What
fuck
I'll say.
off.
Here's what I'll say about you. Let me real quick. I'll say this about you.
I want to
Let me-
get
let me
things
fucking
when
talk.
they matter.
What I'll say is that you have changed in the last maybe 7 months. You've gotten a little bit better, but it's also so scarce that it's to the point where I clock it every time you do something generous. Where I'm like, oh, a little out of character. When he bought us hoagies the other night, I was like, oh, that's a new Devin.
I forgot about
That's
that.
not. I do it so
It's kind of
often.
new
You
Devin.
keep pretending I
No,
don't.
I'll tell you right now. This is what I've experienced.
That is
Early
the new
20s.
Devin, though.
No, because
You
because-
can't pretend. You have to give up on the old me when I had nothing.
I am trying to.
I'm still doing.
but it's
how about
not
this?
so
now
rare.
How
I'm
about this,
doing
Connor?
things
How about this?
for you.
We give him a
and you
fresh
can't
slate.
you can't throw me under the bus this
Okay,
way.
how about-
right.
I'm
From
not
now
throwing you under the
on,
bus.
fresh slate.
Fresh slate.
Clean slate.
So
How about that?
clean
Devin?
slate, but if you
When
do it-
I had
but if
nothing,
you do it
I
again-
definitely was cheap. But
Clean
now
slate.
that I'm
Clean
buying
slate.
shit, and you with the, I always clock the coffees and all this, and I go, I feel like Connor's doing this to say something on a podcast that tracks
You're
the
insane.
station.
That's insane.
The fact that you're clocking them hurts you.
Because I'm trying to pay, and Connor always goes, "I got this," and I'm like, "All right."
The fact that
I'll
you're
tell you
does
right
it
now.
so excitedly.
This is the one thing.
Tonight,
Yeah.
You bought the drinks. You bought the drinks
Here's the
tonight,
thing.
and I was like, I was about to pay for
DC,
it.
Because I'm waiting for you. Hold on, real quick. I'm waiting for you to catch up to like the model I have in my head, where it's like you buy something, I buy something, but you don't do that. You haven't done
See,
that.
I
for
don't mind
years.
Devin. Okay,
Well,
I'll
but
tell you
that's
this.
a
I'll give you
gay
this.
game. Jesus,
No,
you
that's
let
not
them
the
play
right
a
game.
For
game.
2 fucking
You're getting
seconds.
killed.
Stop
You have to
engaging him.
Go through.
Early 20s, me and Devin were incredibly broke together, right? Now, we had the famous 7-Eleven argument we've gone through on this podcast 30 fucking times. The thing is Devin, you have gone from what I experienced as me thinking you were cheap in your early 20s to what I think Joey sees now as financially responsible.
Frugal.
See, I know he's frugal, but the thing is I've noticed that like you don't like the tit for tat. You like the let's buy.
I hate the tit for tat.
Yeah, see, I don't mind that at all. Now, if you buy me something, I immediately Venmo you for it. And I know if I buy you something, you immediately Venmo me for it. I don't really mind that so much.
I'm gonna
Is that-
But I'll tell you right now.
but
I'll
that's
tell you right now.
that's nurture.
My biggest fucking gripe is I was your personal Uber for like 3 fucking years. I drove you everywhere. Anytime we had to go somewhere in my Ford, I was driving. That was my only thing.
completely unfair.
By the way,
I don't think it is. I don't think it is
I'm
at all.
gonna say a thing
I don't
that
think it's unfair
defends you.
whatsoever.
like to drive.
I'll tell you right now.
I'm gonna say
He
the
likes
biggest
to
defense
drive.
for you
Exactly.
ever
I
right
like to
now.
drive.
I hate to even do it because I love a good pile-on. But I will
Here's
say,
the end of the day, all three of us agree. So
Not really.
yeah, we do.
Not really.
Yeah, we
but
do.
see, here's my big defense of you that I'll say is that, and I hate to fucking do this, man, because I really want to keep piling on. But so I will say that if Devin wanted to be really greedy, he could do a one-man podcast and have guests on and keep all the money for himself. If he maybe it would go down on Patreon a little bit, but
I don't think.
I hate that. That's a terrible
I think
example.
it's
No,
I
that would be
appreciate
good.
it, Joey, but I don't
but
think
I'm
I would.
saying,
It's very nice.
But
I
I'm saying
also-
how generous of you is like quite generous. So that is, if he wanted to be the max greedy.
Look,
This is what I'll say about that.
I appreciate it, but I would never.
I get what you're
ever
saying.
Be able to
No, I
do
know,
that.
but,
And trust me.
that's why the fact that
trust
you would
me.
never do it is what. So you're not that
Joey
greedy.
is saying that me
Paying us
commercially is so generous.
Well, also look,
Generous by me.
Also, I'm the guy. I mean, Devan's been the observer of this. I get drunk and I hail
Connor,
my praises.
do you not appreciate the fact that you're on a show that was doing well?
How dare you? That's
Okay, don't use that.
Connor's going off on
Connor's underpaid,
shit.
actually.
Also,
Connor gives a lot. He's
Devin,
underpaid.
I mean,
now I'm going to flip.
How many times have I been drunk telling you how great I think you are? Of course I know that. That's
fucking around.
I think Connor. I think the problem is I haven't had a problem with his cheapness. I know he's a cheap guy. He's a cheap guy.
He's the cheapest guy I've ever met.
He's still cheap.
I'm not a cheap
He was
guy.
cheap then.
You are cheap.
He was cheap then. He's cheap now. Okay.
No. I'll tell you right now. I actually.
How about I write you a
Hold
check
on a
for
goddamn second,
$1,000?
loudmouth.
Does it cancel out the
Listen.
cheapness?
No,
Right.
it doesn't.
You are
You
quite
sicko.
off.
That's
Why?
insane.
Why?
You
Why
just
does
got
it
to
not?
use his model. You just got to use his model,
That's
and then
gross.
everything's fine. The second you use his model,
See, this is the
everything's
thing.
fine.
They have all these the perfect way that the money comes.
If you
I just use it the way you
because
want.
they're
What are you talking
using
about?
they're using these things. It's like no, it has to be the right way. You
You've
have
lost the plot, my friend.
You have to know
sound
exactly.
insane.
When I
You've
say
lost
I'm
the damn
getting,
plot.
when I say I'm getting the macchiato, I don't mean I'm getting the macchiato.
Are you staring
and
directly
you
into
need,
the camera?
you need to jump in and get the macchiato for me. And then at
not that
that moment,
complicated.
I realize you're not cheap.
You just got to use his
It's
model.
all games.
gotta use
It's
the-
all hipster, weird games.
Hipster?
Oh, I don't know. It's hat. You got your hat on. It's games. You're
I don't
playing
know. I
games
said
with
it,
me,
but I don't know.
McNutt. You're playing games with me.
I haven't had a problem with Devin like with the cheap thing, anything. Actually, you're very, but it's just I just use your model
Look at
that
that.
you like.
Look at that. So
No,
Joey
seriously.
and John
But-
don't have
but-
any problem
No,
with
no,
it.
no. Shut up. Shut up.
Only
Shut up.
Mr.
Shut up. Shut up.
You're a cheap.
Shut up. You're a cheap little Jew. But the thing is I just use your model that you use, and then if I use your model, you like it, and then we neither of us have any problems.
I will
And I don't
say-
mind using his model.
I'll say that, like, at my house, if you're my guest, take what you want. It's all
In my
yours.
house, take whatever you want.
And
Yes.
Connor's going to say one time a year and a half ago, I was weird about him grabbing something from the fridge.
What do you do?
You're always kind of weird about it.
No, I'm not.
I have to ask you.
Not anymore.
It's-
Not for the last
It
year and a
doesn't
half.
feel like
Oh,
you're
I
welcome.
grab shit
Every
from-
time I grab a spin drift, I'm like, hey, can I take one of these?
Yeah, it
because
feels like,
Everyone
am I gonna
takes
get in trouble?
spindrifts.
It is. It's
Thank
not
you.
a welcoming
Go ahead and
environment.
take
Thank
them.
you. No,
I,
no, no.
I buy
Hey,
all of them for
I
you
think,
guys.
I think you're unaware of this, but Joey agrees.
Right,
And there's
yeah,
a
so-
thing in your house where I'm like, am I allowed to have one of these or
It's
what?
it's
Meanwhile,
it's
you come to my place.
Why would you not
Open
be
the
allowed
fridge,
to
take
have
whatever you
tone
want.
that you're setting. So what you
Yes.
should be
He
doing.
has acted
you know what,
retarded
Connor?
when I've grabbed one for
Yeah,
asking. No,
exactly.
for asking for it. He has acted. You have been like, yeah.
But
Yes.
But here's what Devin
Take
should.
them.
Devin should go.
Connor
like,
is
"Hey,
acting
guys,
that way
well-
because he has a million retarded friends that take them, and he's lumping me in with them.
No, my retarded friends are great about sharing stuff. Which it's tit for tat.
And
We go,
that's
hey,
why
back
they're
and
poor.
forth.
That's why they're broke and they're constantly crying.
No, my
Because
friends
they-
are broke. They actually do all really well for
They're all
themselves, including me.
constantly
We're doing
crying,
great.
constantly crying, fucking mansplaining maniacs.
My wife and I are doing great. My friends are doing great.
And maybe you
Everyone's
guys would be doing
great.
better if you stopped letting people take fucking seltzers from your fridge.
Sad life.
You would
you're
save
living.
a lot more money
Stop
if you're a
giving
cheap
your neighbors
fuck. Do you know
seltzers,
that?
and maybe you'd be doing a
You
little
guys would
bit
be doing
better.
a little better if you stopped letting neighbors take seltzers.
No, I think if we could break it down, I think you have like a only child syndrome.
I don't call it only child
Sure.
scarcity.
It's not
Scarcity.
it's not
His dad-
scarcity.
His dad was that way. I don't.
My
think,
dad was a nut job. My dad would save.
My dad was also a fucking nut job.
My dad.
Only
Would,
child
did your
life
did your
did it,
dad
actually.
save plastic bags and put
Yes.
them over the oven to
My
make
dad-
sure that they
my
dry
dad
out
saved
so
every
we could
can-
use them again?
Every time we got a nice thing in my place, it was because my dad saved it out of cans to
By the
buy
way, David,
thing.
could you go?
Are you
Could you go?
serious?
Yes.
Go over
That's wild
there.
as hell.
Film over there.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, the security guard with his.
People.
But no, Devin, I will
Hey,
say
David,
that.
David, no.
No, it's okay.
No, that's okay.
No. Don't bother the
She's
security.
no. It's
We're
not.
not.
Security's
1A.
Yeah, 1A, dude.
1A.
You're a cock, John. Don't be a cock.
1A.
Don't be a cock.
I get those security guards are the biggest fucking whining pieces of
Good.
shit ever.
Let-
If I get the
let's-
head of security coming in.
Then we'll argue with them.
They look dope to me. These security guards, they look sick as hell. They look like,
didn't help me
They
when a
look
man
like
with a knife
they look
was
like
here.
they're
Exactly.
on the Pittsburgh
Yeah.
So don't
Steelers
fucking-
fucking practice team.
Yeah, respect them.
Right. Exactly.
Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not at all. But I've known that you were gonna do this, even though I'm trying to make up for stuff. and then I find out.
So you admit it.
Like you killed his
So you admit that you're also trying to make up
2
for
years
stuff.
ago, and I've been trying since then, and you're still doing this joke. And I'm always trying.
It's not a joke.
I'm like literally like at the counter, like about to buy the coffee, and Connor comes in like, "No, I got this," and I'm like, "All right, what do you?" And then I know it's for this moment.
By the way, guys, By the way, guys, I walked over there to see how loud we were, like right over there.
It's not that loud. You already
no,
said
it's
this.
not.
We're
but
not
then,
loud.
But then I walked to the bathroom, and for some reason, it's like a
It
perfect
carries.
sonic
It's
thing.
beautiful.
Where it actually
Beautiful
gets,
acoustics.
I'm
it's
always
somehow,
loud.
The acoustics,
Carries.
it actually gets louder.
I'm always loud.
It gets louder.
It's
like
Union Station, baby.
I know it's okay. I'm just saying, like it does get
Station.
it's unnecessary.
It's a weird one.
Look at the fucking security guards don't even. They're not even like comprehending anything happening right now. These guys are
Look at
like
that-
fucking
by
out
the
to
way, Johnny,
lunch.
Look at that guy. He's got like a classic like Afghanistan, like Desert Storm backpack.
Oh, dude, that happens all the time here. You get like a guy who's in the fucking motor pool in the Marine Corps. Listen, let's be friends.
Yeah,
we are.
We
friends.
are. This is a
Be
great
friends.
friendship
Be
podcast.
friends. Be nice.
I have been trying.
You've hit that level,
to
though.
buy a lot of things lately.
I see it, Devin. I see it.
But you guys,
condoms for your boyfriend.
But so then when it turns out to be like no matter what you do, people are still going to make the same joke from the old days when I had no money.
You had a lot of work to do to get out of that.
You do have a lot of work to do.
I think it's just. I think
We've
it's
been
just,
here before where like you put your car down and you're like, all right, I guess it's on me. Like you make a statement about it, and it's like,
no, I don't.
I think you guys just have
I've
very-
never,
yes,
I've never
you've done that so many times.
Listen, Devin,
I don't say it's all on
when
me.
I was like running around,
I've never once looked at everyone and go, I guess it's on me.
Oh,
That's a lie.
Literally, yes.
You do that nonstop.
You've done that. You've done
That's
that.
a literal
not,
lie.
Not those words, but you do
Connor's not
that
lying.
idea.
He's not lying.
I'm not lying.
He's now lying.
I've never once done that. I've never once
maybe
gone, I
not
guess
those
it's all
exact
on me.
words, but you do. You have that idea, like you have that vibe that you give out all the time.
Well, how can I not? It's genetics.
So
I'm not
so then
saying-
you
I don't-
admitted to it.
but
Yeah,
I don't
understand, like-
say anything out loud.
You've
just 'cause
said you
feel
said it out
that.
loud before.
it's just a
I'm not
heavy
kidding.
sigh.
I'm
You
also
look,
not making
you look
stuff
at your
up.
seat and you go, oh. You didn't technically say any words, but we all like.
When
we
you
all
get
know.
a $235 bill and you go, all right.
So when I get those, I go signed.
I don't have
20%.
Yeah, that's why you have. That's why you have zero money saved up. I mean, it's like there are certain
Right, exactly. No, I'm
things.
generous. And to a fault.
Well,
you are the exact
You're also
opposite.
just bad with money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're cheap to a benefit.
You're good. Yeah, exactly. You're cheap to a benefit. You're a Jew to a benefit.
I've never. I don't think I've ever. I've looked around and been like, "Is it all on me?"
I literally, I'll die on this
Name a
hill.
moment when I've
Here.
said that.
Every
At the
moment of
bar.
my life.
I've said it's
around
all on
you.
me.
You're
Yes.
terrible.
One time you threw your car down this bar and you go, I guess it's all on me. And we all go, I'll Venmo you. And you go, no, it's fine. I don't
wish
care.
we could do a 10-second
And I
treat or
go,
something to
well,
reset, but we
Sounds
can't.
like sounds like I got the whole thing.
You got the whole thing, but it was a problem.
Was it?
Yes, you were.
Was
very,
I a scumbag the whole night?
You were upset about it.
I don't believe that.
Dude, I'm not. I have no reason to lie here. I'm just telling you.
You know what? I'm willing to let.
Look, you were doing a
myself
sitting
be-
bar nap and you spoke out of turn.
Maybe I was hammered and doing a sitting bar nap.
Happens
Maybe
to the best
my
of
eyes were
us.
looking every which
He's
way.
doing the Costa lean.
You were gecked out, eyes going everywhere.
You know what? Connor is trying to take over as host of Hate Watch, I think.
I see you
He's
checking
trying
the
to
time.
cancel
That's
me.
what I'm
He's trying to
doing.
cancel me.
You know what's funny is Devin, when he gets really drunk, he'll have this constant
He decked. He
thing.
get. Yeah,
And this
he
is why
gets
he'll be
out.
screaming at you like, you motherfucker. Like, I'm not gonna, he has this constant eyebrow.
It is eyelids. It's like a broken
Eyelids.
doll. You know, it's there like shifting up and
Look at him. David, could you zoom in on him?
Dude, I was dying. We were at a bar.
Can you do the actual zoom?
Don't smile. Straight face.
That would be a really
Yeah,
funny.
this is the face.
Zoom in as
Yeah.
far as you possibly can.
Somehow
on him.
the left eye is so much more
force
closed.
it. Do your
than-
actual face that you were there.
That's what he does. He'll scream at you like this.
I said this on the pod already, but like now that the camera's here.
Look at these big fat tits.
We were at Mitzi's at the mothership,
Get outta here.
and zoom in for this. And Devin was hammered, and we're going to the bar, and I go, "Hey, you all right to go?" And he goes, "Yeah, man, I'm good." But it was so like, and I was like, "All right,
Devin gets
are
cartoonish
you
drunk.
good?"
He does.
Yeah, I'm
So
good.
do I. Also, I'm guilty too.
Yeah, everyone here is like a pirate. Those drunk pirates on Pirates of the Caribbean or something. I have expected.
No, I'm a horrible friend, and I've done nothing for you guys.
You're a phenomenal friend. I love you so much.
I can tell you exactly what's happening here. You guys just have two separate, if not opposite, opinions on generosity.
Yeah,
you're not a bad friend. You're just a cheap drunk.
Yeah, you just.
No, I'm not, Devin.
How language you speak, it doesn't translate to each other.
Devin, that breaks my heart that you think that I'm translating. You're a bad friend. I think you're one of my best friends of all time. I love you so much.
I think I am your best friend of all time.
I think you are. And I'm not saying that.
He's your
at
best
all.
friend?
At all. It's just a different
I clock out.
It's a different course of transaction I've ever had with any of my friends.
God, he's pouting now.
Devin.
That's all I'm saying. I love you to the end of the earth. I love you so much.
But why don't you stop doing your little fucking?
I'm not doing
Why don't you stop
any
doing your
song
little
and
tap
dance.
dance, your song and dance at the coffee shop? Where you go, I got
Little
this.
dance that you
I'm like,
do.
all right,
Connor.
I just feel like I grew up and I would see when a bill comes for like a family dinner with multiple people, they fight over the bill a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to fight a little bit.
He already does that now, though.
Well,
He's
by the way,
getting better.
I've never understood the fighting over
Devin
the bill.
bought,
If anyone's fighting over the bill, I go,
Devin
good
actually
on
fought
you,
for MacGuffins.
good on
I was
you,
trying to pay
retard.
MacGuffins, and Devin did.
Yeah, because I bought your ticket and I bought the
No, but
whole round. I bought 6 rounds at
No,
Vinny's.
this is what I mean.
I was
This
trying to
is-
buy, but Devin ran in and was like,
This is
"Stop
what I
me
mean
from
when
buying."
Connor is now doing it, where he's saying like it's like not happening anymore. Now that I'm like I am paying for a lot of shit.
God, we've done this was like 5 minutes being at the bar, and then it's been
30 minutes talking about how Devin's cheap.
It feels longer even. How long have we
but
done?
I'm not.
I want to keep going forever.
An hour and 4.
I've been actively like.
But once again, these the moments where I'm like proud of you. When you got the round of MacGuffins, I was like, yes, right.
And I fucking like there was
Rights.
like meals in Austin when I would buy the meal and shit, and I'd be like, I don't care. And the only reason that I didn't buy the drinks at the bar,
the meals. I mean, the meals, Austin.
Don't you fucking do that, you motherfucker!
I bought so much shit for
The
you.
only reason I didn't buy that one bar round in in Austin was because that fucking guy was talking to me who was a fan.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there for it. And then you guys were like, "We're leaving."
Hold on, wait.
You can't now say like I'm fucking like running out of the
but
bill.
there-
I was talking to a
But
person.
also, there's like a symbiotic thing sometimes where I'm like, all right, we can go to movies together, right? And I go, I finished my beer. Devin finishes like 30 minutes ago because you slam him. But I go, I know he wants a beer, but he's not offering to get up and get another beer. So
I'm not
I
gonna
go do
leave
that.
the movie. I like art more than fucking beer.
You want a beer, and I'm like,
I'm not
let me get you a
pining
beer.
for a beer. Last night in friendship, you guys went up and got them. I didn't care. I didn't need one. I was like, you guys got up and
asked Devin if you wanted
you
one.
need
Yeah,
them
that
because
is
you're a
true.
drunk. You're an alcoholic.
That's
Why not-
crazy.
I think,
You are
I think this kind of dates back to you being an alcoholic and you like
No,
needing
no.
you needing like drinks bought for you because you're like you're a shifty drunk. You're a shifty drunk.
I'm a shifty drunk. You fucking slam these like 24-ounce IPAs and like,
And I'm never putting
3
people in a
minutes.
weird
It's
position of like, are you going to buy my drink for me? I'm never doing that.
It's like that Spider-Man meme in real life. All of you are shifty drunks. Okay, every one of you are shifty drunks.
Joey and I are the only ones that like can like,
Connor
like
is.
you know.
You're all shifty in your own special way. You have ODD drunk.
Well, Connor's not a drunk. Connor's not a drunk like Joey and I. Connor's not like Joey and I.
Connor's the worst.
Connor's actually
I haven't
a
seen you
bigger
wasted
drunk
in a
than
long
Joey and I. But Connor just does it like he like maps it out better.
you think it's true? You think I'm a bigger drunk than you guys?
Yeah.
No, you're not a bigger drunk than Joey.
All of you guys.
No,
Neither
no,
of us
who-
are.
What are you talking about? Who drinks more than
You
me or
drink.
Connor?
You drink on weekends. You're like
on-
insane.
no,
You're
on
insane,
weekends.
dude. You're insane.
This is,
I will
this
say-
is so funny. The second we don't have a fucking of TV in front of us, it's just focusing on each other.
It's kind of great.
It is crazy.
It's kind of great.
It is crazy.
I will say,
It's a great episode.
We
I'm
can't
gonna
watch
say-
anything else. We're
Yeah,
watching
just like,
each other.
oh, you fucking ass.
I definitely drink more often than all you guys combined, but also
You
I
do.
don't.
So that he
Yeah,
drinks
you're right,
more.
yeah,
Yeah.
you drink
but
more often.
That's what I said.
But when I drink, it's not this
What were you
all
saying?
out like.
No, what's that?
Even last night, like I'm kidnapping Joey and coming back to my place. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, you guys go till like 4 a.m., which is, I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I don't know how you do it.
So what, it's a problem that Joey and I watched War of the Planet of the Apes
I'm
last
just saying-
night?
no,
Like,
I'm just saying I don't know how you
it's
do
like
it.
a big thing?
I'm just saying I don't know how you
Take us to jail.
Take
I'm
me
just
to
saying-
jail. Like,
I think
I'm
it's
just,
beautiful.
No, what I'm saying is I'm a different drinker than you guys are. That
Because you have a wife.
No.
If you didn't have a wife, you'd be even drunker.
No, I don't think so.
No,
But I'm
that's
saying,
why
like-
you drink more during the
No,
week.
I'm saying like I can drink more often because I don't have the thing you guys have.
Freedom.
It's not freedom. It's like this willingness, like
it's kind of freedom.
you're
It's called
caffeinated.
freedom.
And say, you keep drinking more than I would.
Whatever.
So, let me think.
What is this going to be?
Yeah.
What I think you each have to acknowledge with each other is that all of you are just doing the best you can at the given moment.
We're all doing the best that we
you can at the given moment. That's what you really have to.
Yeah.
When you look at somebody and you truly have a problem with them, you just have to acknowledge that Devin is doing the best he can at the given moment.
We're all doing
Joey's
the
doing
best
the best
that
he
we
can.
can.
Connor's doing the best he can at the given. There's no.
That's so
there's even,
wise.
and that's the biggest lie hindsight gives you is that you think you could have done better, but you couldn't.
Yeah.
You're so
You're doing the
wise.
best you
That's
can,
beautiful.
no matter
You're
what.
so wise for a Maurice.
You're the wisest, Maurice. That's
No,
why
that's-
Caesar.
that is- that's
wise. That's why
Maurice.
Caesar trusts you
Yeah.
more than anybody.
Maurice.
He's not wise for Maurice. He is Maurice.
You're Maurice.
Hey, you're all doing the best you can, so stop
He's
giving
wise
each other
as
so much shit.
All Maurices are wise.
Now, but at the same time, iron sharpens iron, so that's why we're around each other to encourage each other to do better.
Well,
And on that,
I love all you guys
I love
with
you
all
too.
my heart. Connor, I love you.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm not mad
I
at
hope
you
you're not
either.
mad at me.
I'm not mad at you at all. I love you with all my
I
heart.
love you so much.
You're my fucking best friend.
I'm gonna follow
he gets so
Why are you
gay.
sucking
He gets
his
so
finger?
fucking gay.
Stop. Like,
Sucking his
Jesus
knuckles?
Christ.
What?
You went and did like a gay fugue state.
Can we wrap this?
Why?
All right,
It's great.
we're done.
I want to keep going.
Bye,
gotta get
everybody.
out
Let's keep going.
Well, I mean, we could.
Yeah, we actually could keep going. The thing is still
Yeah, why
recording.
not? I mean,
I got a
yeah,
whole beer
I
here.
can just lock up.
Should we finish the beers?
Yeah, finish the beers, then we'll stop. Devin,
Yeah.
suck my tits. Oh shit, my back's to the camera. I kind of like this freeform jazz we got going on here.
Hey, this is jazz.
That's fun.
We're doing
It's
here.
jazz, baby.
What we're doing is the same as Charlie Parker.
Yeah, this is ascension.
We're the same as
It's
Charlie.
culture, it's
we're the
ascension.
same as Charlie Parker.
No, the thing about jazz, it's about the beers that Devin's not buying.
You motherfucker.
That was very good.
It's pretty good.
No, it's funny. The last year or two.
I'm kidding. I love you. I love you so much.
I'm kidding, buddy. I it's okay. You're off the show next week. It's fine.
A little,
What were you gonna say,
little
Johnny?
Parmesan cheese of truth helps everybody.
Sure.
Oh, I don't-
A little pepper.
Here's the thing. Like,
pepper.
I am. I don't give a shit. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
you do. You
I'm-
deeply give a shit.
No, I
That's
don't.
No. You
No.
deeply
That's why
give
you've
a
been
shit.
screaming about it
the
for an
sake of the
hour.
show,
I
I
don't
don't-
care though.
For the sake of the show.
No, Devin, that's,
Fucking
your,
doing
that's
a
the
show
beautiful
here.
thing about you is you deeply give a shit about people.
I do. Yeah. I
So don't-
care.
I mean,
say
you
you
literally
don't
said
give a
you're
shit.
actually pissing me off right now. That's what you said.
The reason you were so yeah. Oh, I saw that. That was weird.
You don't care? You're actually pissing me off right now. It's for the show.
No, the reason you got so mad. The reason you got so mad at Connor is because you think so highly of him. His opinion of you matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
vice
Johnny,
versa.
you are a Maurice.
Yeah, you're
3
Maurice.
years of
Maurice.
therapy.
Yeah.
3 years of therapy, and
That's
it
how you
hasn't done
became
shit
Maurice?
for me.
Yeah, I stopped going because I was like, I don't think it's doing anything.
You gotta
for
find a
me.
good one.
I gotta
That's
find a
just-
good
you
one.
gotta find a
Also.
You did stop going to therapy, didn't you?
I stopped. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, my therapist,
God, what
sweet
have you
lady.
been doing at therapy lately, by the way? What's your
Office
latest?
beef recipes.
You just tell her.
No, actually, I haven't been going
go-
lately.
you go
My
once every-
therapist actually said I don't need to go really.
Okay, good.
You want every 2 weeks? You go.
I used to go every 2 weeks, and then it got to the point now where I was going once every like 3 months or so, and now I still go once every 3 months just do a check-in. And if I need to go in more often, I call him and go
Every
like
3
every 2
months. Damn.
Well, I was going once a week for like 6 to 8 months, and then I went to twice a month for a couple years, and then I went to like once every 3 months. And
Okay.
I know what I need to do. The problem is I need to stay focused doing it. That's my main
Yeah.
issue.
I,
Like
do-
what you're
I
talking
do
about
think there's
earlier.
like a factor with therapy where it's like when people go forever, it's like, well, what are you even doing?
Oh, it's pointless.
Because you know
Yeah.
what's wrong with you.
Mhm.
So like, why are you still? It's almost like self-aggrandizing. It's very masturbatory.
Mm-hmm.
Of like, I need to like get my feelings out for this person.
I think an
'Cause I love to hear
ethical
myself talk.
therapist will essentially fire you.
They should.
Yeah, at
they
some
absolutely
point.
should.
Yeah.
But
I think
they
they
need
fire
money.
you, or they get to a point where they're like, "Hey, maybe you should try a new therapist," because it's kind of like they'll run out of juice. You run out of juice with that one guy.
I do just get to a point with therapy. Like I want to do it again, but I'm like, I did that one lady for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And the idea of like catching the next one up to speed
Well,
is so mind numbing.
I actually know where yours went wrong. You need a therapist with 5% body fat.
Yeah,
You need like the
I need them to
craziest
call me
Chad.
like a fat fuck.
Yeah,
and like
you're gonna because here's the thing. One of your biggest issues is your body dysmorphia. But if it's like a fat chick telling you, like,
Well-
hey, no, like you're being crazy, your body's fine. She's right.
Yeah.
But you're not going to listen to her.
right,
Respect
Well,
her.
that one-
But if it's some insanely
If you said
jacked
Yushio
5% body-
Mishima as his fucking Yushio Mishima as
Yeah.
his therapist.
He goes, and I'll take the sword.
I prescribe you sun and steel, Connor.
I mean, I gotta say, it's like that's a big problem I have for sure.
Yes.
But also, I have a lot of shit to this past like 2 years were like so heavy that I want to work through that. And I had this
You need a
therapist.
guy with a perfect tan.
You just need a man.
No,
Don't get a
I-
female
I just-
therapist.
I just-
Huge
I
delt
think I had a bad
Absolutely
therapist.
huge striations on his delts
Where,
and,
like-
and his forearms.
Where I'm like, all
forearm
right.
striations.
Sure, yeah.
And a big, thick neck.
Dysmorphia is like one thing, right? Sure.
That's the
but
biggest
also like
thing.
I wanted to like no, because I have other shit like
That's your biggest one.
It's been no,
No,
but I also like
dysmorphia is like a symptom of a bigger problem.
Exactly.
You have
It's
a,
not-
you have a
what is
slight
it?
body
What's the bigger
dysmorphia.
Acceptance.
I have a what?
Acceptance.
You have a slight body dysmorphia.
No, I have insane body.
It's
dysmorphia.
Worst case I've ever seen.
You wouldn't take your shirt off on the fucking thing we did. I forget.
Yeah, the worst
I forget
case
what it
I've
was.
In Big
ever
Bear?
seen.
No, we like
On
did
the
like an
podcast.
episode where y'all like,
Also, in Big Bear, I was like, I'm not getting in the hot tub. I won't do it. Also, I'm going to Hawaii in like 2 weeks. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going
That's
to take my shirt
crazy,
off.
buddy. I'll be in like a Speedo.
So then what is the bigger problem, though?
Well, I don't want it's too personal, but it's like, you know,
Come on, give it to us.
my wife and I had
His
pretty
dad
bad 2
raped
years.
him.
And
Oh, we
I
don't know that.
also have like deeper like family stuff I want to talk about. And like I would like loft these softballs
Does
to my
cane
therapist.
weigh on you at all?
Okay. Well,
I'm serious. Does it?
no, not at all. No, that's actually one of
I
my
feel-
proudest moments of my entire life.
I feel bad about that if I kill a guy.
Why?
If I kill an old
I
man?
killed a Nazi.
If I killed an old man, I would feel bad about it.
What if
Nah,
it was the old
Gary.
man was Hitler?
Well, yeah.
Old man
then I would
Hitler?
feel good, but it wasn't.
Well, it
He
was like it was
wasn't.
Tahunga Hitler he killed.
No,
Yeah,
he
I
was
kill-
like
I killed
slightly
Tahunga Hitler.
Called
racist.
Tahunga
It sounds
Hitler.
like, but like
He said the N word for every other word.
I know you can't kill him.
Anyways.
leave him in the woods to die.
Yeah, you throw the softball
Also,
to
I
the
didn't kill him.
therapist.
This is
Or
crazy.
you bashed his brains and then he died in the woods the next day or whatever.
No,
You
like
threw a
months
softball
later.
at your therapist, and she would just kind of throw a softball back, or what?
It was insane. I was like, she knows I'm a comedian, so I'd be like, yeah. So then my brother was like really a big problem, and like my parents like never like, you know, like sought attention on me.
Oh, that's true. I've heard
And she'd
about
go, oh, okay. Well, how's like the podcast? And I go, bitch, I just said like the
weird.
biggest like you should. That's I threw bait out,
Yeah.
and now you're like pining for like the next thing. I don't care.
Well, maybe she was trying to be like, is it that something that your parents care about, that you're doing this thing?
I don't know. It was just,
My therapist has asked me, has only talked about the podcast when I talk about the podcast, and my therapist has never actually really asked me, like he wants to know that he knows I'm basically surviving, but he's never been like,
well, how
"Is
long
the
have you been seeing this
podcast doing-"
person?
3 years.
3 years. You have years of like catching up. That's what I'm saying. Like finding a new therapist, I'm like, I don't want to catch them up to speed and go through the whole
It
like
takes like a month.
comedy
So, you
podcast
know.
thing. But that's a lot of fucking time. That's a
If
long
they
time.
don't have
It
muscle
sucks ass.
separation from their pecs to their traps, I think they're probably not for you.
I think you just need a dude. I think you chose a chick. I don't
Yeah.
know. You got to get the
Yeah.
same gender, kind of. That
I think
really
you're right.
helps.
I think
Yeah.
you're absolutely
you need
right.
a dude. You need a dude, and
But I was just shocked every time. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, I like.
They should be
alluded-
overhead pressing 125 at reps.
And I understand like therapy is like you talk the stuff and they like are like, you know, an objective bystander. But I'm also like, I can't just like bullhead go into it. You got to like open the door for me to go into it.
Right.
So if I throw you some bait,
transparent,
fucking let me.
transparency is a big deal with them.
Yeah.
Like you got to. So it shouldn't be so much throwing bait. You got to be like, hey, this happened to me, and this is what's fucking.
Like your boyfriend's underwear.
By the way,
Transparent.
poor David. Holy shit! I
know.
forgot he was
God
here
bless
for a
you,
second.
David. Why don't we wrap this up?
Let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right.
Love you
Love you, Papa.
with all my heart. Love you with all my heart. Love you.
Kiss.
Love you guys.
How do we turn this off?
This is real friendship.
Oh,
God bless you all. Hey, Watch 200. Bye bye.